Visual is a little funny.
It's funny.
Oh, it's fun.
Okay, well, Dave.
Nice blank set there. That was good.
No,
Yeah,
that was
you forgot to cut that one part down.
It
There,
was
buddy.
supposed to be Dave. No, it was supposed to.
Oh, that black spot was supposed to
Yeah,
be Dave.
I popped Dave in. Apparently, it didn't take when I exported it.
So
You
Dave
gotta,
is the big black. That's what he
You got to
is.
swap out like Mikey's with just a bunch of like live action Beauty and the Beast shots and like
Oh,
warm hugs and shit.
well, that's what it is. That's what the beginning part is.
yeah.
That's LeFou getting launched.
I know.
So yeah, we got old big black daddy Dave in the house. I love the I always love that shirt for you. Like the Dave
Dead Kennedys. Oh yeah, Dead Kennedys. Got it. Took a second.
Well, we used to he signed his initials that way all the time.
Used to.
Still do, huh?
Like Donkey
Every
Kong.
day.
So
Donkey
what up,
Kong.
Sean? Adam, nice to see you here. You're with us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Sean is
buddy.
definitely on with us today.
And Sean's here.
Yeah, he's
Sean, you need to start sending some
He's
red-haired
messing with
what's that UK bitches down here or whatever.
We
You know,
should just
send
have-
some of them-
We should just have him on for like color commentary where he's on and we see him, but we just don't talk to him.
like Statler and Waldorf. We could just throw his ass up in the corner, and he could just shit talk us the whole time.
He's at work.
He just comes on and be like, "Hey, hurda."
Jesus.
Yeah, it's not like Statler and Waldorf. He's the fucking Swedish chef.
Jesus.
Ah, boy, oh, you Lucky Charms.
Why is everyone always saying that? They are after me, Lucky Charms.
I don't. Since when, bro?
So I'm all fucking tracksuit mobbed up. I'm like, hey, bro.
Yeah, you're sending pictures to Dave in the bathroom.
Trying to entice me.
That's right.
how he got him
and
back.
It worked. You're here.
Remember what this velvet mouth can do.
See, it worked out. He's here.
It's what
You
that
got
got
me.
me. Know.
He knows what's up. Plus, he knows that like Carmichael can't feel shit from below the waist. So if we put a blindfold on him, he can fucking go to town. Although he does have a penis like a pig's tail.
That's what you keep telling
Fun
me.
fact, interesting fact about John Carmichael.
Yeah, sure.
Wiggly wiggly. It's like a duck's penis.
So, like, when the moment comes, does it kind of go and shoot out like a corkscrew firework, or
Like a proton stream.
That's right.
Chris, how was it when I did it to you?
I was
I
thinking
wasn't looking.
like a party blur where you
Yeah, it makes that noise too. The
And this is why that's the reason why Chris Barton didn't make a sound anymore.
I literally, yeah, he's like drilling for oil. I literally had somebody like a friend of ours text to verify that was true. That his penis is in fact like a pig's tail.
picture
I
it.
literally got a text going like, "Is John's dick really like a pig's tail?" And I was like, "Absolutely,
Right?
100%."
we're just gonna call you PW for Piggly Wiggly?
Yeah.
Hey, whatever gets you through the day, bro.
So guys, did you notice? Dave noticed and made a comment. Did you guys notice that that's no longer a green screen behind John?
Oh,
Oh yeah.
There's no baby toilet. There's toys. There's posters.
Well, there is a green screen behind him.
Well, yes,
There is a green screen.
you should
Dude,
just
we
hang.
should just feed green screen onto just that and have it be like a movie scene or fucking like a bunch of naked people just walking by. Like everyone's like, "What the fuck is going on outside his window?"
Or just a portal.
Yeah,
Exactly. Put it in. Put it over the doors.
Actually, it's up over the window right now.
that's what I mean. You could have it be like, "What the fuck's going on in his backyard?" You
Exactly.
could change it all the time. Like I always said that when Adam had all the arcade screens, he needed to put some inappropriate shit on them every now and then, so people would be like, "What the fuck is going on behind him?"
And I was going to until I had to put them all in storage.
I was like, "Is that tentacle porn going on back there? What the fuck?" So yeah, Mikey told us what time to be here and then didn't show up. That cocksucker.
That sounds about right.
He goes, "Adam, be there at 7." And you were like, "All right, I'm gonna hang with Mikey at 7." He says, and then he doesn't even show up.
Well, I asked
Well, we
twice,
got
and he's the only
Dave.
one that gave me an answer, so I figured.
I know. Well, it's usually 6:30. We just all make sure we're kind of there before 7, and then bam, we get on at 7. Except everyone just shows up like they want half the time anyway.
I'm the worst
Fucking,
consolation prize there is.
Well, PM here, but
Sorry, 1900.
So,
I don't speak UK.
so
meters or whatever.
this is a question for you, Dave, because I just had a brain fart. I was thinking about green screens and doors as teleportational doors, as Adam said. Was that a Ariel from Fallen Angels in Marvel? Wasn't that her power?
Neither do I. It's your lie, Sean. Tell it how you want, man.
I figured you'd know. I'm trying to think.
What, somebody makes portals?
Yeah, but she has to have a doorway to do it.
Oh.
Yeah, she's an
Well, that
alien.
seems fucking lame, because you know what? You know what you can do with a doorway without a portal? You can still walk through it.
Yeah, that was her power.
It only
Okay.
lets you go into the next room, though, the portal. That's how that works.
It has to have an open door.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you have to have an open door, and it only lets you go one room over.
Yeah,
You're like, so, like a door?
Sorry, that was random. I was just, my brain was going down. Then I was like, is that right? Okay, Dave would know if that's right. I liked Fallen Angels when it came out. It's old. It's old.
That's-
Old Marvel.
Way old.
Hey, buddy.
Hey!
Ho, ho, ho.
Ho, 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 ho. We're all hoes.
Yeah.
What's shaking, kids?
Mikey's getting hit on still on his statuses. They're like, "You're a good-looking dude, buddy."
Who said that?
I don't know, some bitch on your
That happens.
Whamageddon poster.
You'll have that.
Well, he was smoldering in that
This is all.
video.
Whoa, he's all about the bitch.
Smoldering. Got everybody presents. Imaginary, sarcastic presents.
Oh, did the thing I sent you? Did it arrive
Nothing arrived today. No.
That's
Well,
fucking good.
yesterday, buddy?
Yesterday?
It would have been. It was supposed to be there yesterday.
No,
Some
nothing.
porch pirates got your stuff. Gil.
Nothing arrived yesterday. 7:15 Sunset Circle? No.
Yeah,
Now
but now
everyone
everyone
knows.
knows.
Now everyone knows. Oh, we're live now. That's my address.
What? I get another box of dildos.
Oh. Well, that's. I mean,
That's
I-
all right though. They don't know that you're in Cranberry Township, Pennsylvania.
That's right. I ordered one of those. I even like I went out. Oh, the mic. Oh no, everything's falling apart.
What the fuck?
This is very
Everything's
trading
falling
places.
apart. This is why
Santa-
Santa doesn't do
Santa suit's very too clean for that.
This is why
I
Santa
would
doesn't
love
do
to
tech
see
stuff.
him fully, like, Aykroyded up in the Santa
Do you have
suit.
salmon in your
Oh,
shirt?
I do have salmon in my shirt. No, I have hang on, I have got a belt on.
God
Ho
damn it.
ho ho! But then I've got pajama pants on with little Christmas teddy bears.
Oh, so you're a
Well,
Zoom king Santa.
So I'm only half a Santa. I'm only half a Santa.
Yeah, you're.
Well, it was.
Zoom meeting Santa.
Cheryl likes it when he fucking jams it up her chimney.
That's what I was gonna say. It was nice of you to break away from your bedroom role play to Come join us tonight.
Well, you
Yeah,
know,
sit on my lap, little girl.
it's the least I could do for you and our viewer.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a one Christmas for someone.
Yes. So it's good to see everybody here. Dave is here. What's up, Dave? We've missed you. Adam is here. Steve, you were here last week, but you're here now again too. That's great. Same as Chris. Same as don't show your sack. Oh, too
That's
late,
Chris.
Sean.
We leave that for Chris.
Sean, slow down. The show just started. Give it a second.
Yeah,
For
man, he's
God's
got to
sake.
build to that.
This is, this is warm. Like this is.
Yes.
I understand why he wears
I want to
this.
see you drop it like it's hot as Santa is.
Oh, dude, I think we should start a GoFundMe and make that happen.
That's right. I got these mime gloves, which are fun. So it's like Santa in a glass box.
Oh, are we show and telling the gloves?
Only Santa.
I guess.
Oh.
I don't know what are we showing telling? It's the
So are we.
That's
Yes.
That's always
Yeah,
the plan,
He's
John.
been fun. That's the only reason he comes every
That's
week.
his
He's
whole-
trying to
that's
find
his
a way
whole
to get
thing.
included.
that's Sean's whole thing. Because,
He's waiting for a hard end drop.
because that's
He's
how they
never
are.
on end drop.
Oh,
Wouldn't
it'll,
be a difficult one to find.
That's how they are.
yeah. If we're being honest with this group, and
Yes.
and I mean one of us. I'm not going to say who. It's very
Yeah,
likely that we could say some shit to get banned.
I don't think you need to say who.
I'm
Because
wearing a
it's
shirt
Mikey.
just for Mikey. It's his favorite artist.
Oh yeah. No, you know what? It's weird. He's hit or miss with me.
Really?
Like I liked his.
You seem that he's miss with you.
I like
Well,
toys.
you know
Or
what? Here's the thing.
Christmas
I
with
liked
you.
him until he started opening his mouth in on video and things, and then I was just like, man, no.
But he taught you how to draw.
Good job.
He didn't teach me how to draw.
He
Although
taught
I
the
do-
world how to draw.
I do love Rob
Mikey's
Liefeld's
a
impression of
McFarlane
him.
boy.
Yes.
I'm not a McFarlane.
Yes, Rob Liefeld does the best Todd McFarlane impression.
Like
So-
I have more respect for Rob Liefeld after watching that documentary
Yep.
than I ever had before. And I'm like, oh, okay, he's a good guy, you know.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny actually having connected to him through social media.
Mm-mm.
I actually have a fucking way more like and shit for Rob Liefeld.
Well, I mean, if you're this kid who everyone like, regardless of how people perceive your artistic ability, like if a company's like dump loading shitloads of money on you and you're getting all this accolades for it, who would not do that? Like,
Oh, yeah.
regardless if you're like, if people don't like your art, they're still shoveling cash and people are still buying it.
Oh yeah.
Like, and I mean, the fact that he
He sold the hell out of some jeans.
yes, he did.
Hey, you know what? That's what got my attention was a jeans commercial. I was like, oh, that's cool. And I started buying X-Force from #1 with a subscription. I got a letter printed in X-Force number 12. And talking about
You're
how I
fucking old, man.
I did. I have a letter printed in X-Force number 12 talking about how much I prefer Mike Mignola's artwork because of that one issue he did. It's true. I referred to Liefeld's artwork as Mom's Meatloaf. So, and they published it.
Jesus Christ.
So it's not a bandwagon thing. I wasn't keen with them from the beginning. Actually, I was impressed with the commercial, but then I knew him from Hawk and Dove because I had bought Hawk and Dove, and I think some random
you were the
issues
one.
of what's that?
You knew him
Yeah,
from
I was the
couch
one. I was the
more.
one. Not only that, I have every issue of the series that came after that mini-series, that Hawk and Dove series, which fluctuated. I mean, the writing was okay. Kessel was okay, but yeah.
So you got the Kessel run.
Ah,
Oh, there it is.
Adam,
Oh shit.
you're so good at that.
Yeah, I had to go to classes for that.
Just for that, I'm going to dangle my ball in your face. There it is.
Extra
right.
fuzzy in the winter.
So what are we talking about this week, boys?
Whatever
Fancy
the fuck we
lads.
want.
Honestly, literally whatever.
Where's Randall to suck James Cameron's dick on the
Fancy
stream?
lads about.
More
You know what? I'm with
Well,
him,
he's too
though.
busy finding people's statuses to say doesn't matter about anything to do.
Anything DC.
Well,
Yeah, anything DC right now is just enough to piss Randall right the fuck
Well,
off.
you know what? You know what's funny is that I have to teach Randall the fine art of diplomacy. So you can be really, really pissed off and really, really bummed about it, but still be excited about what's coming next. You can be both things. It's okay. Like I'm really, really pissed off. Like I think that Henry Cavill was made in a machine by
I
like
agree that he's a good
weird
Superman.
science. they took issues of Superman and they scanned it into a computer, and it created Henry Cavill.
Yep.
But whatever. And then the whole thing with The Rock is another layer of interesting. And
Did you see the video I shared about that from TikTok?
no, I missed
It had some valid. They're basically talking about how The Rock isn't like Dwayne Johnson. The Rock is a brand,
Yeah.
and so everything he does is in support of the brand, and it runs through like 5 PR guys before anything comes out because it's all of support of the brand. So,
Yeah.
like the Black Adam was his first real like letdown. It's like, you know, and he was,
I
you know,
love though that he doesn't even seem to give a fuck, but Randall's like tirading about like how The Rock's gonna become a billionaire.
Well,
I don't know. I
Fucking
snoozed them when the news hit.
we have to
And-
also
Oh, dude, he said that The Rock's gonna become a billionaire, and then he's gonna buy a shitty little company that's not been doing well called Warner Brothers in DC, and then he's gonna put back the Snyderverse, and then that'll show everybody.
yeah.
Well,
No.
even in that long thing that Cavill posted, he said he's not done with these. They're not done with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're just going with a young Superman story.
He's
That doesn't
like-
mean
Yeah, like
anything.
I said, wait to see how money heads explode when they bring out fucking Buy Superman.
Plus, we got him now for 40K.
Or
Yep.
they're, what?
Is that a good laugh or a
That's a good laugh.
That's a very good laugh.
Warhammer
That is-
40K?
Dude, Henry Cavill is such a fucking lore nerd.
Yeah, and he loves Warhammer.
That's one of the reasons he bailed on Witcher was because they
Yep.
weren't sticking close enough to the games. You know, which is
That's
like
the only
the
reason he
books.
really bailed.
For
The
the books.
excuse that gave, like the way they gave him a nice excuse was that he was going to be getting that Superman money, but so he didn't have to worry about telling them to shove it up their ass. But he wanted to leave. It's not like he's going back because it's, you know.
right.
There was one other property that is really, really near and dear, at least to me, that he has a lot of interest in doing as well.
My friend
He actually
Pedro.
he tagged Blizzard
Porn.
and he wants to
Fuck
play
John
Arthas.
Whittick.
Oh, that's cool.
And if there's any Warcraft movie that should be made, it was the story of Arthas.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, he should be Arthas for sure.
Absolutely.
Warcraft. Oh, they did make a Warcraft movie. I never saw it.
It was terrible.
Weta made it.
Fucking
No, there is no World of Warcraft.
That's a
movie,
shame because the
there's no
director's
Avatar
really good.
Last Airbender movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got to play around with the props.
That's another thing I know nothing. I know nothing about the Last Airbender. Any Airbender.
Oh my
for that
god,
matter.
watch it. It was good.
I know everybody says that, but I just
Yeah,
haven't had the time to devote
I-
to it.
And Korra.
the real
Yeah.
Avatar.
What are you doing down in your basement? You don't got time to watch fucking full run series.
American
Do
anime.
you know what it takes to deliver toys to every single child in the world? What's wrong?
One
with
day. It
One
takes
day.
One
In
day.
one day. Right. That day
Imagine-
is,
Off.
that day just happens to be the day that I originally planned to watch Avatar, the Last
To
Airbender.
hire Ryan
See,
Reynolds.
I will
Every
say
time
one-
it rolls around on the calendar, I'm like, shit, I got to deliver toys to all the kids. in
Yeah,
the world.
you know that, dude. You know you can have Ryan Reynolds step in and deliver some of those toys.
That's right. That's right. See, I
in
can't do
addition
it.
to it being an incredible anime, you would love the books.
Yeah, really. That's
The
cool.
Dark
Oh
Horse
god.
stuff.
Oh yeah,
Jesus
dude. Jana
Christ,
collects
incredible.
and reads those actually.
Yeah.
I had this.
Speaking of John, is she behaving over there?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't heard any screaming, so yeah, I guess.
Oh,
That's
you did
cool.
a
My
swap
daughter's
out.
over at John's playing with the boys.
Nice.
His
That's
elder
good.
son was doing the penis dance outside of Longhorn today.
Oh, fabulous.
That's where you
Maybe-
do it.
I mean, the place is called
No, we
Longhorn.
told him, hey, put that away. What do you think this is? A fucking Applebee's?
That's right. What do you think this is? TGI Fridays? We don't go for this.
That's a Texas Roadhouse thing.
So, Dave, how's
Right.
Australia, man?
That
Penis shells on the floor and dicks everywhere.
Yeah.
That was my
Really hot
leftovers.
north of us.
In honor of you down there in Australia, in honor of Seamus or whatever his name is, our viewer, in honor of all of our people out in the British related, whether or not I tried making a traditional British Christmas pudding last night.
I thought you were saying you tried some
And-
Nobody
smart
told me
dick.
there was going to be pudding.
It was delicious.
His
It was
pudding
really,
is
really
dick,
delicious.
it just
It's
didn't belong.
yummy.
called
My
it the Prince
diabetes
Charles.
took a hit. Like it took a hit. And I realized that I was also most likely feeding my child alcohol through the cherries and stuff that were marinated. Because I
But
thought
see,
to
I
myself,
really
it'll
worked
cook out,
that
but I don't
movie.
think it does.
Did it keep it quiet a
Depends
little
on,
longer?
I mean, if it's
Yeah.
in liquid form, yeah. In the cherries, not as much.
Yeah. See, I thought it'll cook out.
It
and
cooks
then,
out, dude.
And
It
then
really
like
does.
she ate a slice of it and she's like, I'm tired. I was like, oh God. I just
Nice. See, that's how you get her to go to bed. So
Nah,
you
it
That's
was-
how
it
you
was
get the
okay.
show
to the
banned.
woman.
it was okay,
See,
man.
That's how you get laid, Mikey.
Well,
Oh my
stop
god!
feeding her all those children's chewable
This
melatonin,
fucking
and you won't have a
face.
problem.
Oh my
Yeah.
god! Ah.
Thank
It's
you.
it's pudding time.
Pudding time.
Oh.
That's
So-
the old Cosby movie.
Pudding.
I was gonna say that.
So it's getting warm
Welcome to
down there.
Cooking with
In
Cosby.
Australia, it's getting hot, right?
Yeah, well,
It's
I
almost
actually-
fire tornado season.
Yeah, it's 28
you
degrees
know they're
there.
actually making a movie out of that?
Fire Tornado, the movie.
Correct.
I want to
Is it
see
gonna
it.
have sharks in it?
I will absolutely get you guys the trailer for it when we're done.
Nice.
Holy shit, it's
Nice.
next
Get
level.
it and
bad.
put it to John now. He'll put it on the screen.
Like
All right.
bad,
Network
bad.
movie?
Is it
Oh,
bad,
yeah,
bad, or
like-
good, bad?
Bad, bad,
Like
bad,
Sharknado?
bad.
Like
What are you
Geostorm
trying to
bad?
show us, Mikey?
I was
I'm just
just
trying
gonna
to-
say
I'm trying- like-
Geostorm.
Look at
All
look at
right,
this.
hold
Look at the fancy. I got like a cape going on there. Like I went all out for you people.
You
Come on, I
you
like-
were weird. Look at this
That's right.
one. Look at this.
I like bad natural disaster movies.
I do too. Yeah.
I just like bad
All
movies.
right, hold on.
Like I was like, ooh, Moonfall. I'll watch that in theaters, and I did.
That was one of the things. See,
Yeah,
that's
wait,
the
I'll-
thing
I'll
about The
download
Rock.
it, we'll watch it on screen.
I liked Black Adam enough. Like I liked it just fine.
I haven't watched it.
It was
It's
a
not-
good
shit.
JSA movie.
Yeah, it was a good JSA. The JSA was the best part about Black Adam.
Yeah.
That was the only good part of that movie.
Like that's
I
the
really liked Black Adam. I liked the humor and everything in it.
Yeah, like
It was-
that
it
was
a
fun.
He wasn't
stereotypical
Black Adam
fucking
at
Rock
all,
movie.
but it was.
I
it
hated
was-
The Rock in it, but I hate him in most.
Well, you
I
know
love
what's funny is that The Rock is so charming and
But
so
he
and-
walked
and
on the
stuff-
he walked
He
on the
fucking
ground,
really
and that
is.
ruined
That's
it.
the problem.
well,
He's
like
he's too charming. I watched Ballers and like that whole goddamn show. He's supposed to be like a drug addict scum, you know what I mean? And he's just the most charming motherfucker you've ever seen.
yeah,
John, I put
I have
that in
to.
chat.
Yep, I'm downloading the link.
I have to revert to my my civilian persona. 'Cause
Oh
this is-
shit, take it off slow.
it's hot down here, son. But
Drop it. Mm.
So
Mm.
I'm sorry, but Black
We're
Adam
gonna have a
to me,
Santa stripper on the thing.
what's that?
John,
It was-
make him full screen and let him strip for everybody.
No. So Black
on.
Adam,
You gotta
what?
get- then you can share it, and all those bitches that follow you will watch our
Listen.
show.
Dave hasn't been here in a while. I would like to hear his voice a little bit.
Use that ding dong.
There you go. All you, buddy.
back them halls.
Yeah. Yeah. Hang on.
You look so confused with the law.
Hold on, I'm almost finished.
Woo!
Gonna
Now
be
I'm
like
Moses.
Christmas.
Swing it around.
Oh,
Now
do
he
the
just
hair
looks like a
toss.
squire.
Yeah, he does. He,
So-
looks like the younger brother of the two from the Smoke.
Okay.
So, Mikey, I have to ask: does your kiddo know the secrets of Santa? when
I
it comes
don't.
to Christmas.
To be honest with you, I don't know. Sometimes I
ju-
think yes. Sometimes I think no.
We just had the talk with Sebastian because he's too smart for it. Not that your daughter is not smart for it, but
Way to
his,
low-key
his
shit talk his daughter, man.
no. But I'm saying like his ability of disbelief versus his
Yeah.
need for scientific.
No, Zoe
like,
is
facts.
a really like whimsical
Yeah,
believer
Like-
of a child. Like
Yes,
for
it's
real.
yeah. Like
So how
you
did
can.
how did he take it? Was he like, yeah, I figured?
He was fine, and then my wife's like has things with his teeth that he lost in it, and she's like, "So if you know that, do you know this?" She's like shakes the teeth around, and he's like,
He's like, what?
oh.
The witch doctor? Yeah, I knew that.
and then the green pea in the toilet around St. Patty's Day
Yeah.
because we did that for him.
He's back to
It's-
Jersey, Mikey.
He's back to Jersey, Mike. I love your subs.
Got me the wife beater undershirt to go full jersey.
Okay. Where are my headphones?
You look more bad Santa than you know.
It's Jersey Santa, Mike. Now.
Yeah. Now I'm like, hey, how you doing?
Forget about it.
Hey, what do you want for fucking Christmas?
Yeah, what do you want? Just tell me what you want and keep moving. Yeah.
You know, fucking mook.
I know.
Mall
It's
Santa, it's
not.
bodega Santa.
I was gonna say,
It's not as. It's not
he's
as
the fucking guy
cheerful.
ringing for Salvation Army now. Ding, 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 ding. Give me a fucking dollar.
Yeah, it's not as cheerful and stuff.
It's
so
for the fucking kids.
I need to go get an energy drink, and I shall be right back. So
He's,
talk amongst
I
yourselves.
can't remember the actor's name, but the one who was on Scrooged as the fucking cab.
Buster Poindexter.
Yeah. That's him. That's what he just
Niagara Falls, Frankie Angel.
Yeah.
I haven't heard of that
honestly,
name in
that's
forever.
one of my favorite Christmas movies ever, man. I used to play that shit when I worked in Hollywood Video. I played that shit every year because it was. I don't know how it was on the fucking OK to playlist of all the shit that was on there. It was all like just cheesy, hokey bullshit and Scrooged. And I was like, well, that's what we're playing. You fucking.
I was just gonna say he's on Scrooge, right?
24/7 Scrooged.
Scrooge.
Bad tracks.
Also, any music thing was on there, so I would always play like fucking the like Sex by the Sex Pistols and like fucking a 311 documentary where a full third of it they're just looking through fucking duffel bags of weed and shit. And then be playing when old people are coming in. They'd be like, "What is this?" And I'm like, "Oh, 311. It's the Sex
Good old
Pistols,
days.
Grandma."
Very, very, very good old days.
Scrooge was on last night when I went to the brewery where I got my new trivia job.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Congrats. When are you doing it?
Starting January 5th. I'm going to do every Thursday.
Thursdays.
Are you like the host or something? Or like
Yeah.
you the very cool.
I was trying. I'm gonna see about this, like the April 2023 Geek Boat thing that he's putting together. I'm gonna try to get you on there just to do trivia for a free cruise.
I'll do
There
that.
you go.
Yeah, I figured because you like running the trivia, and you also don't mind going on cruises for free.
You're right.
I would, yeah. I mean, you know, if it wasn't like a floating disease thing, I would totally.
It always was, bitch. Get over
It has
It
been
always
before
was, I know.
COVID.
I know.
but it's
I've
so
never been
good.
on one.
Look,
I've never
man,
been
I
on
would say that I've never gotten sick from it, but I almost died on that.
You did.
I don't know how related that was.
You did. You did.
I
I
was
think
the
it was
only
exactly. I think it was
person.
directly related.
No, I don't think so because I was the only one.
Are you sure? Maybe
He
the
just
other ones
absorbed
have
it
died.
all
Like,
for the
I
entire
wasn't-
ship.
Everybody else was fully healthy, and I was literally like,
well,
well, I guess I'm dying, guys.
maybe the microbes were like, you know what? That's the one. Let's go. You know, and they went
Fucking
after you.
Petri dish
know.
on.
They didn't know that you're tough as nails and you were gonna fight that shit off. I mean,
That's
it
right.
was gonna take a little bit, but you did it, right? You
I was
know.
like, I'm gonna die, and then I stopped and I went, I am unkillable.
I am unkillable.
And so now I'm just worse than I ever was because I'm like, I can't be killed. I have proven it.
Like I can't die. I haven't been to Egypt yet. I haven't been anywhere.
That's
Yet.
okay. He's immune to electricity, apparently.
I am. You know I am, bitch. Don't act
So-
like you're trying to pretend like I'm not.
Are we all comic book people to a point? So
I'm
Yeah.
kind of human.
kind of sort of. Well, you know, I had this epiphany happen to me in the past couple of weeks.
Lightning
I woke up-
struck my brain.
That's right. That's right. Lightning struck my brain. So it's a Hook reference. That's really funny. Which I love. I love Hook.
I love Hook too.
Yeah.
I woke up one morning.
The only time I've ever felt even slightly like awkwardly starstruck was when I met Dante Bosco.
Yeah, Rufio. I had this I woke up one day. I've been collecting up a lot of back issues of events and stuff, and I'm in Final Crisis, so I'm kind of flipping through Final Crisis, and I'm reading Death of the New Gods and stuff. And I was like, I want to read more of this stuff. And my boss at work gave me this Amazon gift card, so I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna buy. I suddenly I get Jack Kirby now.
I saw your post about that.
Yeah, I get it. It took me so long because it's ugly. It's really ugly. But I get it.
I would rather see Kirby have drawn everything than ever have to see a Ramita. Either
Really?
A
one.
Ramita Jr.
No, either one.
Oh,
Fuck them
really?
both.
I
Yeah,
like
yeah.
senior. I like senior.
I'm
I don't
fine
like
with
you.
senior.
Kirby just
Junior,
has
fuck
weird
junior.
faces.
I mean, I
It's the
prefer
teeth.
senior to junior, but I don't really like either. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
His
I-
teeth are weird. And
I
the
love
foreshort-
Kirby's
the-
landscape.
Really,
stuff.
Mikey? Really?
His
You got to
machinery. and
attack the
stuff.
man's teeth.
I know, right? Of all people.
It's funny. We had a conversation also recently about Ramos. Humberto Ramos. And
feet and the tooth. Yeah.
not
The
his
one
mouth.
tooth mouth.
The mouth that he does. Jesus God, it's so bad. Like
I
he
love
does.
Ramos.
Look, you used to love him like I did.
No. See, you got to realize he's good with circles.
No,
But
what?
as soon as you have to put details on those circles, it's fucked.
And everyone wears Jinkos.
Yeah.
Yeah. As
Like,
they should.
Everyone looks
as
like a
soon as
corn
he
album.
actually- if he has to
He's a
show
nice-
an actual face, dear God, it's bad.
But it's worth it for Strange Academy.
It is worth it for Stranger
Yes.
Things. John,
Yeah.
is that video ready?
It's still compressing. Apparently, it's huge.
Balls.
That's what she
You
said.
couldn't just like link it and screen
of it.
share
I
it?
did.
I could.
I
That's what
didn't.
figured you were
I
gonna
was.
do.
I was just trying to upload it because it's easier to control the screen that
I
way.
figured you were just gonna screen share it. So no, Ramita Jr., the fucking thing, I loved that he's always drawn everything square, except for like in the latest runs that he's done, everything that should have been square, those are circles.
See, I don't know.
Like
I
Tombstone?
like.
Yeah, Tombstone, Hammerhead and shit, circles.
I
And
haven't read a
everyone
ton-
has shade lines.
Yeah.
Shade the
Yeah.
hell out of everything.
I haven't read a ton that he's done, but like I like the Man Without Fear miniseries a whole lot. I like the first couple of.
I mean, the guy does quality
Kick-Ass.
cocaine. That's the only good thing he's done.
I like
You
the
remember when he
first
came
couple
on
of Kick-Ass
HSN, dude?
things.
I
Really?
liked his Captain America run when he was in Zola's dimension.
Oh,
I
see,
hate-
with the mask on, I didn't
Yeah.
see that. Yeah,
I hate every time he touches the X-Men. Does that count?
I hate
Yes.
every time he touches.
they don't
the
like it
fucking
either.
pen.
They're like, could you please stop? Yeah,
I just want to break the asshole's hands. But yeah, I don't have a problem with him necessarily. But no, Dave and I worked at HSN when he came on to fucking pitch something. I forget what he was selling, but that dude was gacked out of his fucking skull, man.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do the screen share like Chris.
I've met him a couple times at cons too, and he is definitely on cocaine.
This movie looks pretty
is this the
much
one
like
where-
a movie.
Is this the
So-
event where the guy found the koala on fire and rescued him in the street or something? Or okay,
So when this plays though, because I'm doing a screen share, it has to be quiet or we get a fucking feedback.
Don't-
like normally.
who the fuck? Who do you think you are? All right, I'm sorry.
Yeah, fuck you. You don't tell us what to do.
And
Telling me to be quiet like I'm one of his dick waving kids.
Hey, you wish you were my dick waving kids.
All right, I'm sorry.
Here we go.
Fuck.
Fucker. All right.
Hold on, before you hit play, I
It's
want
the hat, man. I can't help
I
it.
just want to comment to him about the dick waving kids thing. Yesterday we were fucking shooting guns with the boys, like because John got a BB pistol and I brought over my rifle, and I don't know why he decided to, but the older one that was the dick waving around at the restaurant came running out like pure fucking white powder skin naked. And just whipping his dick like a helicopter ass back and forth like a fucking door knocker going like, like, and John's like, what are you doing? I'm going to shoot that thing off. And he's like, shoot it off. Like, so yeah, it's a thing. It's a real thing that happens. Go ahead and play.
Good,
All
that's
right.
awesome.
And go, now that we've shared that much, go ahead and tell them what you told, what you said when he came running out.
We need to what?
What you say when he came running out?
I don't remember.
Oh, you do. It's the same thing you said the day he was born.
This is a great story.
Oh yeah, no, that he's packing heat, man. Like straight up for his age and whatever. Like it was the first comments I made on his first picture too. But
Yeah.
I'm just saying, his son's got a giant dick. He must have got that from his mom's side.
Must have.
It's shaped like a pig's
Giant
tail.
dick too.
Yeah,
Okay.
it wasn't curly, right, Chris? Is that
What is it not appropriate to say a 8-year-old? 8 right now. He's 8.
He'll be 8.
Yes.
Yeah, is it inappropriate?
Pretty
to talk about
inappropriate, yeah.
8-year-old's giant
Yes.
dick?
Hold on.
What? I'm not supposed to notice that it's huge? Come on now.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and play this trailer.
It's fucking Connor Tripod Carmichael.
You know, sometimes you make me glad my mom passed away, so because I know she'd watch this.
He has 3
She was
baby
still
arms.
around.
The 3-armed baby. Okay. So sorry.
He's a centaur.
Citadel Films
This is
presents.
high quality.
So we're not supposed to talk over this, right?
Radio.
Well, you got headphones on. It'll be all right.
The Cartel.
I got no sound on that anyway.
Yeah, there's no sound at all.
So we're just gonna have to.
Why are you not getting it? That's weird because it's I enabled.
Are you sharing the sound?
Can anyone do a
I did,
didgeridoo?
yeah.
There you go.
Let's get an Aussie man thing going.
How about
Yeah,
now?
there we go.
Oh, that's like softcore music if I ever heard it.
Yeah, it is. The cartel put it out. So what do you want?
Fire twist.
Is this the entire fucking movie?
You sent me the whole movie, dude. No wonder we're so fucking big.
Oh, it's the movie.
All right, everybody, pull up a chair. We're watching fucking Fire Twist.
All right,
No
full
wonder
screen
we're-
that shit. We'll just
Oh
Mystery
my
Science
God,
Theater the
bro.
whole movie.
This trailer is filled with spoilers, so just be aware.
Hour and a half trailer.
Be aware. This is like one of those 1930s trailers where they're like,
Jeez.
1930s trailers were like 15 minutes long. Where they're
That was a
just-
good
Fire-
trailer.
Fire Twister sounds like some kind of like
the actual trailer.
like some redhead porn movie or something.
or like
Twister.
some game some frat makes up. It's like
Yeah.
let's play some Fire Twister.
Hold on, I got it.
You got Fire Twister? I'm sorry to
No
hear
wonder the compression was taking forever. You just let me know.
that. Dave's got Fire
You just
Twister.
you had him pirating movies.
Yeah, we totally just showed them how to do it. Like, there you go. Thank you. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for your time.
Jesus Christ.
So, Adam, what kind of trivia things are you going to be doing?
Right now, just general.
Yeah, you going to start setting up the like deep dive specific nights sometimes.
If they want it, I'm
You did a
working for
porn
them.
one time, didn't you?
I did. I used to do the thing where the team who won used to dictate what the special theme was for the next night, and they were like American '80s porn. I'm like, okay,
You're like, that's very specific. Okay,
and they didn't show up for that.
really.
They don't
They
even
just go
show
around
up
and
for the-
troll people.
They don't.
They just wanted everybody else to come and talk about pornography from the 80s.
Yeah.
What did you? Oh, see, I don't want to ruin the surprise, but what did you send? Because I didn't receive anything. Did you send it to the right place? Are you sure you
Yes,
did?
I promise.
I'm really nervous.
It
Just
may
check this.
not have. I'll check the track.
Check the status. Because
All
the
right,
thing that I thought somebody stole arrived at my house a couple of days later. Okay, now this is a trailer for the
Yes.
movie that we just started to watch.
It's only 2 minutes long, so I'm
Oh, I thought that's at 7 minutes. I was like, God damn.
So did I.
It's no wonder I could upload the video, Dave. It was a whole fucking movie.
Say it again.
Here we go.
Say it again.
We got volume 2. Nice.
Citadel Films. Odyssey Media.
The cartel.
The
Something
cartel.
else in here besides just this banner?
There is the truth.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Is that Casper Van Diem?
Yeah, that's my homie.
Is that John?
Dude, so Casper Van Diem literally fucking friend requested me not long ago.
Me too, apparently.
Although
Holy
this is graphics.
I'm from Buenos Aires, and I say kill them all.
Not the worst Tarzan, that Casper Van Dien. He was okay.
No, not the worst.
So, John, I believe we were involved in this movie.
What was in the tank?
It doesn't matter. This is perfect. The more destruction, the better.
Oh, shit. Look at that. That's my car.
That's a slow-moving car.
Dude, imagine having to call the insurance company about that.
So they're hanging out in like the same tunnel that the end of Cloverfield.
Hydrogen-based synthetic that burns 10 times longer than traditional fuel. I mean, if that thing is made up of MT11,
You know, when your whole movie is about a fire tornado, you would think that you would get that graphic well.
What the hell kind of trouble did you get yourself into? Just make sure that Scott and his married band of idiots
Oh my god, that guy.
in a way that's as far removed from us as possible.
Featuring this guy you've seen before.
He was on
Did it?
I think Just Shoot Me or something.
He's the Super Mario Brothers.
Well, this is like true events that happened in Australia, right?
Yeah.
Oh, not the amusement park.
Why is it? Why do you think it's such a bad fucking fire twister for the movie Fire Twister?
Because all the money went to Casper Van Dien.
Do they think they're going to shoot it? Do they think they're going to shoot the fire tornado, fire twister?
No, but they could have done a better graphical job.
Listen, since we have the movie, we should have a viewing. Like we really,
We should have a view part.
like
How bad is
the
it?
cartel
It's
may not know that they provided us with it, but they did.
Well, now let's watch Titan A. Oh,
Yeah, Titan A is good.
I
like
love
that.
Titan A.
That's
Yeah.
the
Great, good
Don
soundtrack.
Bluth.
I'm not
We really
crazy.
should. We should just put it on for the next hour and a half and just watch it together and talk shit.
That's the
was
secret
high
Mad
quality
Max
cinema
prequel.
right
That's
there.
that.
That looked
was,
terrible, but John, we were
Yeah.
involved, yeah?
Yeah. What?
Yeah. Casper Van Dien, that's our. It is. It's like
Yeah.
Sharknado, but on
Yeah.
fire.
You thought they were in there? They were just cooked. That was it.
It just smelled like a red lobster going by.
Exactly. It was a fucking seafood restaurant's dumpster. Spinning by. I'll be right
In the
back.
back of a seafood restaurant in small town Australia.
I was that supposed to be Australia?
No, that was absolutely America.
Okay.
I saw
okay.
American flags and everything.
Yeah. I was like,
They
it
don't
doesn't
fly
have
American
those
flags in
Australia?
Australia.
I just want to. I want to edit that and like just cut like a bad Johnny Storm, like flame on, and then just flame damage everywhere.
Honestly, the thing
Fantastic
is,
Four,
people
3.
T2 vibes.
Johnny Storm gets dumped.
Yeah. By when the blind girl likes the guy that's made out of rock more than you, that's pretty cruddy, you know. She's like, I can't even see you, but I know he's better. So
She's like, who smells like burnt hot dogs?
that's Johnny. Wow.
He's
That was
got to have a smell, you know.
when did I guess does that happen? Like I get Casper Van Dien was like I felt like they were trying to make him something at one point.
Do you guys want to know the truth?
I do.
That wasn't the trailer I was talking about.
Oh. A different movie altogether?
So
Yeah.
there's like a series of these now?
No, I've got a different trailer, and this is the one that I was actually talking about.
It's a
I'll send this to John.
All right.
Oh my god,
It
there's
looks
another
just as
fire
good.
twister.
Is
It
it the
looks
whole
just
movie?
as good.
Oh my god. All right.
Look at Chris. He's spontaneous combusted. He's so excited.
This is the Australian one, so it's called Foya Twister.
No, it's even better. When you see the name,
Foya
it's going to be
Twister.
worth it.
Yeah.
It's just called Crikey.
Crikey.
Here comes a fire. Throw another shrimp on the barbie.
Oh no.
All right. Here we go. Let's try. Let's fire NATO.
Fire NATO, this one's called?
It's literally
That's awesome.
They also have another one coming out called Shock Twister.
This Shock Twister. If you say
Okay,
it wrong, you
hold
sound
on.
like a Kennedy.
Here we go. Here we go.
You hold on. Do you want to wait for Chris?
Watch out for the
I
Shock
don't want to
Twister.
wait 20 minutes.
Hey, get inside. There's
All right,
a
let's do
Shock
it.
Twister.
There's no chowder.
No chow.
No chowder.
Did anybody see that? I don't know what's on streaming and what's like in theaters and stuff anymore. I just don't know. The Violent Night movie. Did
I
people
haven't
see
seen that yet.
Haven't
wanna
seen
see
it. I
Violent
want to
Night.
very much so, though.
I like
saw-
that guy, David Harbour.
David Harbour.
I
yeah.
did too.
I just wish this Hellboy movie was better.
The
But
last two movies I saw were The Menu and Glass Onion.
I heard
Both
both are
great
wonderful,
movies.
and I haven't seen
They're
both.
two of my favorite movies this year.
Yeah.
The Menu is that a? That's not a Korean movie, is it? No.
No,
No.
that's
No.
no. It's
It's
Anya
very,
Taylor
very
Joy,
good,
the guy
too.
from
Oh,
X-Men,
Nicholas
and
Hoult.
yeah, and Ray
Anya
Fiennes.
Taylor Joy looks like she looks like a Rivendell elf. Like she looks like
Yeah.
she just kind of
She
walks.
is perfect.
And she's a wonderful actress too. She's not just
Yeah.
like
She
super
was-
pretty.
One of her early movies is what? Was it Splicer or Splice?
Splice.
Right?
Splice, yeah,
Where they literally like, I feel like they chose her because of that
because of
for
the
this.
yeah.
Because of what
Yeah.
she looks like, yeah.
And then she broke through with The Witch.
And yeah,
What
I mean,
was
she
her-
was
her-
really she
New
She was
Mutants
really-
actually was good for her too.
she was really really good in the it's criminally underrated New Mutants movie. I think it is.
Yes, it was perfectly cast.
I think it was a great movie too. I think it
I
was
like it.
really good with what they
I-
had and what you know.
What's
I
his
just
name from
bought-
Stranger Things was the perfect Sam.
Yep.
I just picked that up on sale on Blu-ray.
Yeah, it's good, man.
It's
I
the
like
Like,
best
literally
X-Men
draw-
movie I think they have had since 2. X2.
Oh, I really like Days of Future
I
Past
love
a
Days of
lot.
Future Past. Yeah,
Yeah,
and I like First Class.
Oh,
First Class.
yeah,
What it
okay.
was.
First Class was great.
I
I
you know
enjoyed
what?
the X-Men movies overall. I
They're
like.
fine.
the-
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've watched Apocalypse like 4 times, but I have no idea what happens. Like, I
yeah.
can't
It's there's so much going on. You have no idea that what you just watched.
I can't remember a single thing about it. I remember I wanted to see more of Nightcrawler because I thought he was cool, but
Yeah, and Storm was criminally underused.
yeah,
Olivia
which is really
Munn doing
so. I
backflips.
mean, are we to? I'm not going to try to figure it out. I was going to try to figure out the timeline, but now I'm not. Like I was going to say, are we to believe that Storm doesn't remember meeting Nightcrawler previously, or
none of that happened?
I guess none of that happened. It does. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
They mess with time anyway so much that the X-Men,
They do,
the X-Men don't even know what happened.
In those movies, Mystique was bad guy, so not running the fucking team.
Yeah.
John, is that trailer ready?
Yeah, it's ready.
Let's do it.
Fire away! I mean, fire NATO.
Dark Abyss.
Ooh, it's already awesome.
Here we go.
Dark Abs.
Good day, everybody. Welcome to our extreme weather experiment.
Oh my.
Out tonight, and this here is a tornado.
Is that Gary Vaynerchuk or whatever? Oh no.
Whoever's photographing this really wants it to be Blade Runner.
Is that Corbin Burnson?
No. Ready?
He like flicks a cigarette in the tornado. No.
It's not on fire.
Now it is. Spoke too soon.
I just want you to backlight everything.
Oh man, the photography is so ambitious.
So is it a heist movie and a disaster movie?
Correct.
So it's like Geostorm.
It's like heist disaster.
Isn't that a shot from Skyfall? What they just showed?
It was more like a shot
there
from
it is,
Skyrim.
Skyfall. Let the sky fall. Ooh, that was cool.
This looks better than the other one.
It sure does.
Yeah, it does.
The cartel better look out.
Dark Abyss is coming for them. Fire NATO.
Oh, you gotta love that gradient.
Flame on!
Have you seen the trailer for that movie Ferenado? That's totally Australian. Friendo.
I'm just gonna start getting Adam like bad T-shirts that are like "Fire NATO" and the back says "Security."
I'll wear them.
I swear to God, Adam, if those movies can be made, you've got it. I'm telling you,
yeah.
1982 is gonna happen.
Oh, I'm getting a Canon Rebel T7 for Christmas.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah.
So it's a start.
That's awesome.
Hey, with how you'll use iPhones these days, you're fine.
I know.
I'm not getting anything for Christmas. I don't think. No, I
bought myself a mini projector, which
What about the Lynx bundle?
I spent a $500 Amazon gift card that my boss gave me entirely on DC omnibuses of some sort. Like I got the three. I didn't realize there were like the Grant Morrison Doom Patrol, the Rachel Pollack Doom Patrol that came afterwards, which I had no idea Ted McKeever did so many issues of that. Had no idea. And then the one prior to that, which I have no reference for. That run of Doom Patrol prior to Grant Morrison coming on. So I don't know if it's any good or not.
Silver Age?
Silver Age.
Yeah.
Bronze Age.
Bronze Age, okay.
Yeah, because Morrison took over at like issue 19, or I can't remember, something like that. And so those three, the two Kirby Fourth World absolutes, the 2 volumes of Commandy, which pisses me off because I thought it was the whole thing, but Commandy actually ran 59 issues, but Kirby didn't do those last 19 of them.
Are those even collected yet?
The last 19 of them?
Yeah.
Not that I can find. No.
do you need Doom Patrol issues?
Now I don't. No, because there was a run of Doom Patrol there was quite a few after this.
I have all the new stuff, but I have the old stuff too.
So I have a legitimate question for you, Mikey.
Yeah.
So now that you have the omnibus, do you find yourself willing to part with single issues if you've got it collected by the omnibus?
Yeah. I've been trying to with the BPRD stuff, but I can't seem to get anybody to buy them.
Yeah.
As
soon as I've got something collected in Omnibuy, I'm pretty much done with actually having single issues.
Yeah. Like Oh, and the three Grant Morrison. I did settle on the Grant Morrison Batmans because I'd never read them, and I looked at the new coloring in the Swamp Thing Absolutes, and I don't like it, man. Like whenever they do the new coloring, it's hit or miss. Like it's really
New
hit or
52
miss.
Batman is so fucking good.
The Grant Morrison stuff, I just flipped through it. Like I read Batman and Robin for about 6 or 7 issues when it first came out with like Professor Pig and the what's the guy's name, Flamingo or something, or
and Dr.
Scott
Deathhead.
Snyder, I absolutely love Scott Snyder on Batman. His Justice League fucking sucked.
Did it really? Yeah.
Oh, I don't like it at all.
Yeah, man. Like it's funny, but I've run out of spots. I got a couple of TIE fighters too that I have nowhere to hang up because they don't.
His whole Justice League was the lead up to the Batman metal shit.
Which
I'm not too hot on, honestly.
It's not show and tell yet. No, well, we're just talking. We're just telling right now.
Okay, fine, okay. I will change it to Mikey's tell and show. That way, your female fans
tell
will
and tell.
Will,
the Dark Knight's Metal thing. When mycomicshop.com did like a Cyber Monday sale, they were giving away like for every $10 you'd get like a free book, and like not bullshit books, like Batman black and white hardcovers and Batman Detective hardcover, and then by the end of it, like I'd spent like about $180 or something, and by the end of it, it was like single issues. So there was a bunch of the spin-offs from Dark Knight Death Metal, and I thought, what the fuck, I don't have any of it, so I might as well get them for free. And I don't know. I mean, they're branch offs from so I have the 7 issues of Death Metal coming in, but the stuff for Dark Knight's Metal is like ridiculously expensive for what it's more. They're not like astronomical, but it's more than I'm willing to pay for a floppy comic that I don't know
because of
anything
DC's
about.
Judge Death.
Yeah,
is that what it is?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, the Batman who smiles.
Batman who laughs.
Crossover shit where you've got the main title. So why don't we like absolutely glut this so we can make at least 4 more like trades out of this. So when collecting it, you're gonna have to spend at least $100 just to get everything.
And I'm way far behind on Final or whatever this crisis is. What the hell is it called? Dark Crisis.
Dark Crisis.
Because
they keep adding new stuff to it.
Well,
new
there's one more issue left. There's one more issue left, and I think is it next week or the week after? I don't know. I'm very, very much ready for this shit to be over.
Yeah, Randall has to send me my care package. I only have up to like a Flash issue or something. So,
there's
but
way too
is
much
it good? I mean, people seem to enjoy it.
The Young Justice is great. It's like
so good.
It's like going back to Young Justice.
Yeah. And what about the series proper? What about
the actual series? Is really good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, he's back. Let me.
It's weird seeing the big bad from it be the big bad.
You look like a Ukrainian mob boss today.
That's what I was saying.
That's right. Oh, did you say that prior to my? Okay, that's fine.
See what happens when you're late?
You
just gotta say bro a lot.
Yeah.
Bro.
Hey, bro.
Bro, what is it? Come on.
The one thing you missed is we actually found another trailer. The Australian version of the Fire NATO.
Yes.
Hold on. Before
for Friendo
we get back, you guys were talking old comics. First of all, Mikey, Randall's never going to send you stuff. He's too busy with every fucking ailment WebMD has listed.
He's not. Well, we got to be nice to our friend Randall because we love him.
He's
he's had a very bad luck this year.
He's not feeling great, and he's self-medicating with pizza.
Yeah, he goes to WebMD, and it's always like, all right, guys, I'm pretty sure I got cancer and this and that. And you're like, from what? I got a wicked sniffle.
Because McRib season's over.
Well, see, that's just one thing. He also got a splinter, right? So
never check WebMD.
And it's been like 3 months. When he showed up to my birthday party, he's like, my legs don't work. I'm like,
he was like,
okay.
Maybe I have cancer. Holy shit.
They said, I mean, I know I'm a a flag waiver for the diabetes, but that's what it sounds like. But they said no.
Yeah, they tested him and everything because that was the first thing I went to.
Mm-hmm.
When he
I leveled out on that too, man. I'm not losing anymore. Like
look,
I
the
leveled out.
doctors aren't always great because, like I said, they told me to go home and get comfortable and die. There was nothing that could be done, and then now look at me.
Is that really what they said to you?
Yes.
In the
They
nicest,
were literally like, "There's nothing else we can really do for you, so the best thing we can say is, go home and get comfortable, and sort of look forward to what's coming."
Look forward.
So,
Look at the flowers.
so what happens if they're like, so you'll live, but the only way to live is to masturbate yourself once a day? Like,
That's
what do you choose?
Like, I mean, can I just rub my dick on things?
I mean,
Oh, no.
okay. Like I don't already do that
acceptable?
every day.
Outside of a Longhorn?
I do that twice a day as it is.
No, I mean without using my hands. What if I
Nope.
just had stumps?
Just stumps. I
They,
figure out a
they
way.
make you use your feet.
That's why they make
Onlystumps.com.
assistance.
Onlystumps.com.
So
So also,
you set them on and just spin or something.
speaking of old comics, I want to give a big shout out and props to my homie there in the upper left on my screen, because John ordered me a Christmas present while I was on the phone with him. And,
what was it?
He picked me up the first appearance of Storm Shadow.
Nice.
That's 21?
Yeah, 21.
Is it really? Wow, that's cool.
yeah, first
That-
one.
I can't remember who the artist was of those, but those are that he was such a great artist. I don't know if he's done anything since, but
To be fair, you told me exactly what you wanted, so it was literally.
It's
an
true.
that's a lot of dough. That book. That's the one thing that sucks about. Like,
Not really. I mean, signed it is, but regular, it's not too bad.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot more than every other fucking issue, but
yeah.
Let's put it this way. I kept it under 75.
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
Yeah.
That whole series, like that silent issue, and then the Snake Eyes origin issues and stuff. Those, and then there was a couple of things that dealt with like Zartan infiltrating the pit. That whole couple of years was so good. And then it was like everybody went to ninja high school together, and and it just
the best
started to
issue was the
suck.
one where just like literally 8 Joes got gunned down
in a pit, like they were in
the
like
pit
a
one. Yeah,
at the side of a rope, that just fucking pop.
quick kick, like
Yeah, like actual Joes, not like
like Doc, the actual Doc.
Yeah.
the
yeah, because they
pacifist.
had Lifeline. So why do you need Doc? So
Are you
And that's
saying
why
we
people
need
should
the
be
White
reading
Doctor?
Real American Hero on
It's like, why do we
IDW.
need mainframe and dial tone?
yeah, mainframe and well, now mainframe would be more important because nobody knows what the hell a dial tone is.
Exactly.
There is no. But dial tone's backpack was like the coolest. How it
Yeah.
kind of came up over his head and then it had the little
like
thing. He was cool. Alpine was cool, but why? Like they scrape the bottom of the barrel sometimes.
You know,
Like,
can I just say that all the people that you're like, who needs them, Mikey, are all black, you Jersey piece of shit.
no, they're not. Like
Damn it.
like
Yeah,
Blade
We're
Force-
like,
Yeah.
oh, we
You
don't need Doc, we have Lifeline, black and white.
Oh,
fucking
I didn't even
Alpine,
think
what a
about
piece
that.
of shit.
I didn't think about that.
Oh my god.
But well,
guess
no,
it's
I mean,
just confusing for you, Mike.
Avalanche was better than Snow Job.
Yeah, but
so-
Snow Job had the superior name, bud.
Snow Job. So yeah, like they got away with that too. They were just like,
They're like, watch this shit.
Well,
watch
you
this.
need
We're
at
gonna
least
call
two
him
of them
Snow
to-
Job.
because I
His
mean the
name is
Snowcat.
Snowcat.
You can't just have one dude driving the Snowcat. You
That's
need
right.
two.
I always like the Snow Guys. For some reason, I like the Snow Guys.
I see. Well, here's the thing, man. I collected, surprise, surprise, all the Cobra characters.
Yeah.
So I loved me some like. Well, also you could have multiples, and it worked.
The Snow Guys that came with that vehicle were that's like one of the last vehicles I had was that Cobra Snow thing with the little ski bombs and the missiles. That's the last one I really got because I liked the design of
basically,
it,
you know,
and then I fell out of it after that.
Fucking second-rate Zemo.
Yeah, he had the mask on and like the furry
Fucking
collar.
purple
and-
ski mask. And
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
the
And it came
furry
with
collar and
size.
shit.
Like his weapon were size for some reason. Like,
Well, I mean,
okay.
what else would you use if you were a fucking snow-based
snow-based
guy?
ninja guy. The yeah.
I
Yeah,
really
guess
like the
that's true.
Scuba Cobra Commander.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, with the
cool
metal,
helmet.
Big
yeah.
chunky
Toxic stuff.
Yeah.
Which was the one from like the armor suit,
Yeah.
like the second
Yeah.
release or whatever it was.
Not
yeah, because
the
he was supposed to
toxic
be a snake
stuff.
and guy on the inside.
Yeah, not the toxic one.
Yeah,
I did also love the neon.
He looked like an
colored
80s
fucking toxic
helper
stuff.
robot.
yeah.
No, actually, legit, one of my favorite like figures though was the drug dealer one, the the drug enforcement stuff.
Headman or something, or whatever his name was.
That was right there. Was
with
when
the
it
sawed
really
off shotgun
started
and
to
shit.
decline.
Yeah, that was it. I was already done by that point. The
That's when
last
they started going really, really fluorescent with everything.
Yeah, but during
that was like in the Street
particular
Fighter
one,
days.
the
Yeah,
drug
that
one
was-
did not, which is why I liked it.
The last
it was all basically steampunk colors.
The last GI Joe figure I bought was their Shockwave, the SWAT guy. That was the last
Shockwave
one
was
I bought.
awesome.
Yeah,
it's actually weird they changed his name.
Yeah, because of the Transformer.
Because of the Transformer, yeah.
The what was I going to say? Yeah, I like that. Like I like Budo. He was cool, like a samurai for no reason. You know, there's a samurai.
There was an awesome issue of the comic that had Budo, Repeater, and who else was it? It was like 3 of them, and he was one of them, and it was just them doing like PT and just training to make it to the Joe Squad. It was like the coolest Larry Hama fucking like hardcore.
Dude, I love
military
the
story.
Real, like if you really took them at face value and had a guy show up to work in the stuff that some of them wore, where you'd be like, okay, what the fuck, Bill? Like, what are you doing? Like Hardball. He's got like, okay, the guy's cool. He has a fucking grenade launcher. That's all right.
Baseball hat.
What's up with the baseball uniform, man? Like, what the fuck are you doing, pal?
You've got Shockwave over there. He's got his like SWAT suit on. He's ready. Like Tunnel Rat's over there, fucking ghillie suit. Here's Hardball with his fucking backwards.
I love Tunnel Rat.
Tunnel Rat was my favorite. Yeah, Tunnel Rat.
Badass.
Outback was awesome.
Outback's dope. Dude, did you see they're re-releasing in the goddamn the Black Series ones the like all the Tiger Force and fucking the Python Patrol guys and stuff?
Steve's having router issues, so he'll be back with us.
I finally found a BAT in the wild, and I didn't pick it up, but
I have
what I've been looking
Alley
for.
Viper. I actually just picked up the real, actual fucking Storm Shadow. I was telling them,
like the original.
It just came out, yeah.
The when I would play with my GI Joes, I created this rivalry between Barbecue and Blowtorch because one is a fireman and one is a fireman. You know,
Right.
and like they hated each other because it's like, why do you have a firefighter on your? What is he gonna do? Like, I guess put out a fire, I suppose.
I used to have Gung Ho in his dress blues and have my GI Joes make fun of him.
Yeah,
because he wasn't in any gear.
The dress blues.
Yeah, but dude, honestly, I'd rather him show up like that than the Village People.
I used to take him the dress blues one, and I would put him with a gun in his mouth because of the PTSD. Because that's how they all go out.
Wow.
They all get.
I don't think our reviewers are used to Dark Monkey. I don't know, man.
They all fill those. They all fill those little white hats with their brains.
Jesus Christ,
man! No, I like Marines are. I hope they're probably listening, and I'm probably a dead man right now. But they're crazy. They're crazy.
And they have your address.
They create them. Yeah, they make them to be that way. So like there's this recent people were complaining about like the trade that was done to release the WNBA player and stuff like that, and they were like, yeah, but they have a former Marine there, but they don't understand that former Marine was actually dishonorably discharged from
He's
the
a
Marines.
He's an actual criminal.
Like
he's also not a Marine anymore.
Yeah.
How do you get dishonorably discharged from the
military
Marines?
and the Marines? When you get booted for shit
He's
like
back.
that, you're no longer considered a fucking Marine.
So we were talking about GI Joes that had like civilian clothes on. Like
They had
Steve is
PTSD.
Steve right now is wearing Hardball's GI Joe uniform. Like,
Yeah.
he basically is. Yeah, like that's all it is. But now, if you gave him one of those grenade launchers with the big Schwarzenegger grenade, he would be white Hardball. Hardball was a black guy. But
thanks for pointing that out, Mikey.
See,
Jersey,
I was talking positively about it. You guys are crazy. Hate it.
It's his jersey is showing.
My jersey is showing. I escaped.
He's the most underrated penis of the South Side or whatever.
No,
I
I told you that's a lie. It is certainly a lie.
If it's been graffitied, it's real.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right. But we were talking Doom Patrol, like Steve. Like there was a run of Doom Patrol that was done. Yeah, briefly.
I don't think we were. We were talking about putting.
All right, maybe we'll just take it private then.
GI Joes.
G.I.
Are you talking about the Doom Patrol reboot they did? Not reboot, but like
there's like 6 of them. There was one where like the first issue was an extreme close up of Robot Man's face, and it ran for like a bunch of issues. It was really good. And I had them, and I don't know where they. I have like a bunch of comics just missing. I don't know where they are.
I didn't take them because nobody has sent me a box.
I know.
Did you scan them in?
No, like when I was
Actual
scanning
missing?
when I was scanning everything in, they just weren't. They were
Weird.
gone. Like little weird things, like a book called Guns of the Dragon, which was like a 4-issue miniseries that had like DC's 1930s, a lot of like Batlash, I think, was in it, and a couple of other. Like I never read it. I had them, and like those are gone.
I don't know. Completely unrelated. So Wildstorm is having like a big resurgence in the last week at DC. Oh my god, there are some really good books. Wildcats is great.
Yeah, I haven't read Wildcats or the special yet.
The special is worth reading, especially there's like a 2 or 3 page J. Scott Campbell story in it.
I'm in.
Where he's like, it's Gen Millennial.
Nice.
And
Dude, that's awesome.
It's perfect. It's like, it makes you want a new Gen 13 story so fucking bad.
I mean, I already do.
Yeah, but if you read that, you're going to be
And
like,
I really
come on,
also
give it
want
back.
more authority and more
Then
planetary.
absolutely suggest
Planetary?
reading these books
Yeah.
because the Justice League just got kicked out of the Watchtower.
Oh wow!
And guess who's taking over? Stormwatch.
Stormwatch. I don't know anything about any of that.
Really? It's good,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah,
I have Planetary, and I've read Planetary, and I've read a chunk of Authority. There's so much Authority stuff.
Yeah, speaking of so much, I actually did go ahead and start reading the DC Metal.
Yeah.
And there is so fucking much. Because I wanted to read heavy metal, right? And then I went, oh, I guess I got to read metal first. And now I'm just fucking like, it's good. It's not bad, but it's like, holy shit.
So there was one thing in the Wildstorm collection that really kind of surprised me. There's a Warren Ellis story in it.
Oh
wow.
Yeah, that surprised me.
I didn't know he was allowed to write anymore.
Wow.
Neither did I.
Well, just so long as he could keep his hands off people, maybe it's okay. You know?
He could write from his home.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was very, very, very surprised that they actually included the story he did. It was an
That's
authority
funny.
story too.
You would hear
I was gonna
stories
say, it
about
has
him.
to be.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he's. I mean, he was a good writer. Like,
he's good at what he does, but what he does is very Garth Ennis, Warren Ellis. all of
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
It's the same fucking thing, no matter what. You could put Steve Dillon, rest in peace. You could have Steve Dillon draw for both of them, and you get the exact same.
You wouldn't know the difference.
Yeah.
There was that mini series. Oh god, I can't remember what the name of it was, but I really enjoyed it.
one.
Yeah.
No, they did a TV
right.
pilot too, and it never went anywhere for it. What was it? Shit, I don't remember now. Never mind. Just forget it.
I was happy to see Brian Hitch actually drawing like the Wildstorm characters again too. Like I like him. I wasn't crazy what he did with Ultimates back in the day, but I loved him on The Authority.
I like those two those two Ultimate books a lot because for me at the time the attitude was different from what I had been reading.
I like Captain America a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Ultimates
like
1 and 2 were really good.
I mean, everybody was an
Love the
asshole,
stories.
and that's what they would be like. That's what they would really be like if you had
Yeah.
superpowered. But it was like the boy. It wasn't as bad as the boys, but it was like
It was
that.
grown
That was
up
the
Avengers.
boys was like the natural progression of the Ultimates, kind of.
Yeah,
It was
it was
basically
making
like
the Avengers from the original
real
run
world.
into this world.
Yeah.
Like
All right, Mikey.
you can give Bendis all the shit you want.
It's
That
coming
Spider-Man was fucking perfect.
I love Bendis.
Bendis' stuff is phenomenal. Like I'm reading.
The only
no,
Bendis I didn't like was Moon Knight.
X-Men.
I have
Fucking
that Moon
X-Men,
Knight.
dude.
You remember I got that Moon Knight trade from those people. I haven't started reading it, so I don't know why don't people like it.
It's
What is
it's just it doesn't feel like Moon Knight. It feels like Bendis trying to write Moon Knight,
It
which
feels
is
like
okay.
Bendis trying to write Batman.
Yeah, and it's
Oh,
okay because I really like Bendis's DC run that he just did. But
It's weird. I like action, but I don't like Superman. It's strange. He wrote both of them, but I like the action comic stuff leading up to like the new Checkmate and the whole thing with Leviathan rising.
Didn't like the red mist and all that. I was just
Yeah.
I just like Bendis' snappy dialogue.
Yeah, well, like I started reading him.
He's like
with,
Joss Whedon without the abuse.
Yeah, like I was
No,
reading
that
him
we
when
know
he was-
of. That we know of.
Yeah, that we know.
The thing
yeah,
is,
like,
I loved him because when he first came out, he was the only one really like going to say a mall and listening to teenagers speak, you know, and then writing like that, as opposed to just.
And that's what sold Spider-Man.
I met him because of
John's doing
Jinx
his
and
crack.
Goldfish and Torso. I read Jinx and I read Jinx and Goldfish, and then I read Torso because of his name, and Powers had just come out.
Powers was fucking great.
Powers is awesome, but it's like started and stopped and started and stopped. And somebody told me that it did eventually actually have an ending in graphic novel form, but I can't seem to find it. I don't know.
Can I give you one thing?
Mikey, your thing is coming on Monday. It arrived at Cranberry Township apparently today, like
All right.
9 in the morning. So there you go.
I cannot recommend a book enough to you, Mike.
Yeah.
Read Crossover.
It's so good, right?
You mentioned that. Yeah.
Holy shit.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
It's very, very, very meta.
The most meta book there is. Like
that's the
literally
point.
The most meta book.
Yeah. Is
Oh.
it different creative teams every issue or?
You'll when you start reading it, you'll get it.
Okay.
You'll get
Yeah,
it.
you have to read it.
Yeah.
It's.
I like having all of this group back together. You know,
It's a drop everything you're reading and
I
read
feel like
this.
we're a good group here.
I like Victor. I like Victor and Randall too.
No, yeah, of course. But I'm saying I like having all you folks back.
I'm kind of uncomfortable with all this, to be honest with you. So
Mikey likes
the
to
way
be the most racist one in the room.
the way you're flashing that pale white fish belly at me, what's up? No, the
my Cobra Kai shirt.
It's like you pull it off that sexy Herb Albert vibe. Not Herb Albert. I always get the wrong trumpeter.
Honestly, from here, dude, it looks like chest hair.
It really does.
Oh, it's a tattoo. It does look like chest hair. I thought it was chest hair. It's a tattoo.
No, it's Cobra Kai, buddy.
It's a shirt.
It's a
That's
shirt.
not his actual.
He's wearing a
belly.
shirt.
You're wearing a shirt?
Yeah.
I thought that was just your bear. Oh, no. Oh, wow. I thought you were just like half naked Chuck Mangione hanging out there. You know,
Feels so good.
Mid story, I realized what you were
Sitting there, fucking beefy nips hanging out.
That's so funny. I just thought you were in dire need of sun, man. I really did. Like I thought, oh man, you're in Florida. You're like the palest man in Florida. But so that's awesome.
You live so close to Tropicana. How do you have a vitamin C deficiency?
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Man,
show it up close to the camera so we can see it.
I'm so behind on current comics though. Like I'm reading all the old shit.
Me too. I'm just reading all like old shit that I didn't like read.
I didn't do. You guys tease me, but I didn't do. I like the Mikey show and tell. I didn't do one today. What can I show?
So go get one. Go get something.
I don't know.
What do you
I'll show you something cool. Oh, it's not that cool, but it's kind of cool. So this is
There's at least one, Sean.
this is an issue of Comics Interview, which was like the best comic magazine. Like it was awesome. It was fabulous. If I could find every back issue, I totally would buy them all. But what's cool about this one is it's primarily an interview with the Pander brothers, these Dutch guys that did work on Grendel. But they were talking about the Max Headroom comic that they never did.
I have a Grendel Prime statue in my bathroom.
Do you really? And that's Edison Carter. That's their Edison Carter from that's Matt Frewer's character. And
Hi, John. Hey, how's it going?
Yeah. So somebody, one of my friends who owns a thrift
Pay
shop
attention to me.
sent that to me.
There we go.
But the Panda brothers are awesome, man. And they did a really, really interesting adult film called The Operation, and they shot it on infrared film. And if you could find it, it's oddly awesome. So, like an adult movie, meaning like P's and V's and stuff.
Right. You're like, I could beat to it.
Yeah. It's like
God,
it's real cool. It's called The Operation, and it's really
Potatoes and veggies.
potatoes and veggies. Yes, meat and veg. But yeah, man. So that was cool. That was sent to this Comics Center. So it was supposed to be a 3D Max Headroom comic, and they never really did anything with it. So which is
God,
unfortunate.
3D comics sucked so bad.
They did. Yeah, I have like G.I. Joe 3D from Blackthorn and like Martial Law. Or no,
It's
not Martial
nothing
Law.
but like red and blue lines everywhere. And
Martial
I'm like, fuck, I can't
Bravestar.
do this.
Is it Martial Bravestar? Martial
Brave
is that
Star
what it
was
is?
dope.
Bravestar, yeah.
Yeah.
We've been talking about they need to make a Brave Star movie for a long time.
Yeah, you can still get the old episodes on YouTube, man. So that.
Yeah.
Bravestar. Well, I didn't. I mean that's Filmation, so like your mileage may vary on Filmation. Like I like Filmation. The first season of Filmation's Flash Gordon was really good.
You know who should be Brave Star? Timothy Olyphant.
He already Henry Cavill.
He could actually pull that off.
Henry Cavill could pull anything. I'm sorry, but he's like an attractive man. Like Henry Cavill. I think Cheryl says he looks like me if I had a personal trainer. So, which is kind of cool.
Wow.
I can sort of see and a personal trainer and dental work.
Backhanded compliments if I've ever.
Oh no, we're that far in our relationship where that's a
I'm telling you, we need to have an episode of this where it's just all the bitches on here.
Oh, they would just speak really, really horribly about us. Like I've never
That's
seen
fine.
Dave's lady person. I don't know what she looks like.
She's an enigma.
She's an enigma. That's cool.
I'm saying it could be all of them.
I don't have a lady person. I have to
Let
be
me know
my own
something.
lady person.
Or send your mother.
Sometimes I envy that, Adam. Like honestly, sometimes it's okay. You know, sometimes
We
I'm
could
like, no,
have
it would be
instead
cool.
of Adam Cinemadness, we could have I'm drawing a total blank and I don't know why because I like her. Allison Cinemadness.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
I don't know who that is. Oh, she's the Cinemadness person. Yeah.
All right,
Looks
looks
like
like
madness
he's
person.
back. Let's see. And I see him on camera. Here we go. There he is.
There he is. Are you guys having brownouts or something?
Yeah, so the internet, the power keeps going out. It's blinking, but the problem is it pings the router off, and the router takes like 10 minutes to loop back up. But
Why don't you
I
get, like,
think, well, I think that the internet's actually down. So I've been using my phone as a hotspot.
Oh.
But my phone connects to the router, but the router's not connected to the internet.
Right.
So it's fighting between like, oh, we got a router connection, and then it's disconnecting.
Why don't you
even
turn off
though
the Wi-Fi and keep your hotspot on?
Yeah.
I'm going to be sending everybody's selections from the Hickory Farms catalog this year. So just get
Nice.
ready.
I'll take it.
I've always, listen,
over
man. I've
25
always
years.
wanted to. And this is potentially the gayest thing
I'll
about
munch on Mikey's sausage.
You're right. Dave and John at least both know that this is a thing that I've always wanted to do. I want to make a person wear dentures in their ass and eat a Hickory Farm somersault.
I don't know that I've ever heard you say
That's
that.
really specific.
Yeah.
Like I'm kind of impressed by that. That's like,
Oh, fucking
Yeah,
things you wish you
you
could
know
black
Chris
out
Logan
and
I
never
have. Is
remember
this
again.
Is it
Oh,
the thing
wow.
you said?
that's pretty neat. I
So
give you credit for that.
I'm totally veering off. You're talking about Bravestar. You know what I'd like to see? Centurions.
Centurions,
Yes.
power extreme.
Oh my god! I love.
I love
Yeah,
that
dude.
Dave being back means that this happens.
Have
Going on track?
Have you seen the re-release toys?
No.
Yes.
Of Centurions?
Yeah,
Yes.
was it Super 7 that did it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So
no.
I had every Centurion's
Are you
figure
sitting
when
there
it came
playing
out.
Snap?
Totally. Well, my power went out, so yeah, I'm playing Snap.
I can hear the snap noises.
I was to say, fuck you, I'm playing
I
Snap.
installed it, but I've never played it.
Oh
I
man,
figured out
it's
You need to play it.
I'm
Oh my
finally
God.
over 1,000.
I don't know what it is.
It's a phone game.
It's a
it's a Marvel themed turn-based collectible card game.
I'm out.
Sean says he's sending an address and you're giving.
I'll tell you what, it's the easiest game to play.
Well, if you go to the beginning,
It's
you've
so
got
easy
Mike's
to just
full
I don't
of
like
weapons.
I don't like turn-based stuff at all.
Apparently, though, you play simultaneously. It said on the
Yeah,
thing.
you do.
Yeah,
You do.
it's
But you
it's
have to
absolutely.
take a turn. I mean, that's how games work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like a game. Yeah, but I like.
But you're
turn-based
playing against
combat,
real
don't
people.
like it.
Oh, no, this
Mikey
is this.
doesn't, Mikey doesn't like strategy.
I don't.
No.
I'm not good at it. I'm terrible
just-
at it. But I don't
That's
like.
fair.
I don't like
Mikey
waiting. I
Smash,
don't like.
Mikey, no light card.
I don't like waiting.
Like-
Like I don't like doing
That's
my
what I'm
thing
saying.
and then
It's
just
not
sitting there
waiting.
like this.
It's simultaneous turn thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you play and then they play.
Yeah.
Like I'm playing a whole deck where all my cards only cost 3, except for like Wong and freaking Psylocke and Magic. So like,
Yeah.
it's
Like-
it's super fun.
It's a really good
Like
game.
Final Fantasy games, like that's not what combat is. Combat isn't
Hey,
like I'm going to
don't you
hit you a
talk
couple
shit.
times and then step back and I'm going to let you guys do something.
Somebody mute Mikey.
And then no, I mean like
I'm gonna,
it's
we're gonna
weird
fight.
because it's like I like everything in between those parts a whole lot.
Well, the
Right, like, you're not a
the
butt cheeks guy, but you like everything in the middle.
Right.
So
the
could you play a pen and paper game?
Well, sure. I mean, I know what you're saying. Yeah,
It's the
but
same thing. It's taking
yeah.
turns.
Yeah, but right. It's a game. It's basically a board game. Which
Dave,
is
you've
fun.
been on this
Yeah.
show with Mikey in the past. Mikey and I are not a take turns kind of guys. We just talk over. Mikey literally is like, "Oh yeah, I'm just gonna fucking start talking. You guys just do what you do."
It's the
You were saying
ADHD.
something, not anymore. Now it's Mikey's time.
I think everybody
That's the magic
on this.
language. I get it.
No, I only do that to you guys.
ADHD, man.
I listen to Dave and Adam. Like I pause and listen to them because, and then you and I, Chris, we cancel each other out. We're just noise. It's just noise. And Steve is polite and
Let
sits
me
there.
guess, Mikey, the white noise? Is that what it is?
Yeah, white noise, Mikey.
No,
White noise?
no. As a matter of
Racist
fact,
prick.
it's sort of like a purple color. Like have you ever?
It's funny we get to call him racist this time. I'm sure he's trying to play like he doesn't like it, but he really is excited that I'm not talking about him being a pedophile.
Santa Claus loves
Oh my
everybody.
God, Chris, come on.
Mikey's
That's right.
having a white Christmas.
Yeah, he is.
That's right. Yeah, well, I mean,
He lives, I think the spirit of his house is taking over.
it did snow out here. We did get snow. I don't know.
Well,
Steve,
no,
did you
'cause
get
the
snow
Nazi
in
you
your
bought it
area?
Yeah.
Mikey bought his house from a Nazi, so it's the spirit of the house that's taking over.
No, you know what? He didn't own the house. Somebody else owned it, so I feel okay. He just lived here.
Is it weird? My brain went to apt pupil as soon as you said that. I don't know why.
Exactly. Like I'm like, holy
Apt
crap.
pupil. Yeah,
He's the Nazi in the basement.
I got ripped off on Etsy for one of Cheryl's Christmas presents, so that's fine.
How?
They didn't send anything, and they shut down their store, and that's it.
That would do it.
You
Did
know,
you put it on
I'm
a
down
credit
40
card? You
bucks.
can just
What's
dispute
that?
it.
Can you
Yeah.
dispute it?
I have to wait until the 20th. You know.
No, not through Etsy, just on your fucking card.
Yeah, you call your card and say it's a fraudulent charge.
Yep.
Be like, I didn't get the item.
It
Dispute
was
it. and you're
it was
done.
PayPal, but I could probably do that.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
You
PayPal
can-
is better.
PayPal has
PayPal's even easier.
Yeah.
Yeah, you start it now because there is literally a window. If you passed it, you're fucked. So
Well,
start
yeah,
it now.
Etsy says I have to wait until the 20th because that's
Yeah,
when
but
it's
we're not-
supposed
you're
to be.
Fuck
Yeah,
Etsy.
not through
Fuck
Etsy,
Etsy.
do it through PayPal.
Yeah,
Go through PayPal
cool.
Because-
PayPal will just go, oh, you didn't get it? Here's your money back.
because PayPal will shut down their PayPal account,
Yeah.
Ooh.
and so it'll
Nice.
fuck them even over more.
Yep.
So
And speaking
Nice.
of cool presents, I saw, in the chat what Switch got. But we're not going to say what it is. Yeah, 'cause in case she's watching. But she's not watching, dude. She doesn't watch us.
doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I'm hedging my bets. I put a lot of work into that.
No, it was
Yeah,
cool.
that is
I just
cool,
wanted
by
to
the
say
way.
It was cool. It was cool.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty.
What's that? Them? That them?
That-
Sean, I don't
that's-
speak
that's-
Irish.
I'm gonna have that. Well, no, I think
They
he
speak
said
different in the
link.
UK.
The link didn't come up on the in the chat here. Hang on.
There's this guy on YouTube. He's a guy that does like voices, and he's really really good. Like he does an Arnold Schwarzenegger, and he does Ryan Reynolds. He's got glasses. Very very good impression.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. It starts with a G.
Yeah, something like that. Super good, super good. But he just had a video where he had like a Johnny Five toy from this company.
Yeah.
And he said the name of it. And I was like, holy shit, that's wonderful. I went, it's like $800.
Jesus.
Like
There's
I'm in a Johnny Five builder group.
Builder community.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I'm in a builder community for Johnny Five too.
there's another guy who does voices.
Joe Godot, that's who it is.
Who
Sorry.
does a fairly okay. What the fuck? Why am I drawing a blank on his actual name? The weird Ian Malcolm guy. Why am I can't.
Goldblum?
Yeah, Goldblum. He does an alright Goldblum. Everybody else he doesn't sound a fucking thing like it, but he like goes up to them and tries to do their voice with them, and they're like, cool, I guess.
oh yeah, that guy. That guy.
That
He
guy
does,
fucking sucks.
Was that Matt guy?
Yeah, that guy.
yeah, he does a really good Goldblum, and he does like
Howard Stern.
Howard
Yeah.
Stern's really good.
But like every other thing he does, he's just garbage, but he's like confidently garbage.
Yeah, yeah.
Like he's
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna walk up to this guy, man, and they are just gonna fucking lose their shit, and they're like, "Did you want like a picture? Like, what's going on here?"
Why are you
It's,
talking?
it's like you get the impersonator guys, and they're like, it's a run of good ones, and then they hit Christopher Walken, and you're like, eh.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, TikTok has shown me more of my favorite impressionists, I think. Like, I forgot the other guy who does the he's reading the poem
I put it
and
up
he
there.
cycles through everybody's voice. I forgot his name too.
Ruppel?
Maybe.
Zoe listens to this guy who does Disney voices, and he goes to like Disneyland and he does it in front of the characters and things like that. And you watch them and you could tell that the employees are like, oh, Jesus Christ, this guy again.
Right.
You know, and he looks, you know, he's like a big dude with, you know, and he's like just doing the talking to Tigger like Tigger, and Tigger's just kind of like, you know, like you could tell like the guy inside the Tigger hands is actually just holding these two things. He's just like, you fuck. Yeah, but Zoe loves him, and he's really good at like he really is very good.
Right.
But
Zoe's kind of dope.
yeah, man. Yeah, like
So-
I think all of our kids are pretty cool. We did all right. Like you know, we've all known people who have really shitty kids. Like
Yeah.
like
Adam
you know,
just leaves his sprinkled around here and there.
I'm sure you've got like many illegitimate children in the Tampa Bay
Probably.
area, don't
Probably.
you? Yes.
None that I know of.
That's
I
all
have
we
all
all
several. In fact,
They all have they all have your
Almost
signature
Adam
hair.
Can't hear me, but one of mine is in his household. He's
Oh, there
got
you go.
one kid who looks like fucking powder, and then the other one who's a little swarthy with a fucking sociopathic attitude.
yeah.
And darker hair, does what the fuck he wants, knows how to wield a knife on his brother. I'm just saying, you know,
And where would he learn those traits, Chris?
those are inborn, my friend. Those are
Right,
inborn.
right.
Genetics.
And this is why we have
So-
the rule now. So
You
anything
said
goes-
inbred?
Inborn.
any-
You got them inbred knife skills there.
Well, you know that's what you got to do sometimes, buddy. You just got to roll with it. I roll with it all the time. It's all I know how to do these days. Mm-hmm.
One of these days, all of Adam's kids are gonna it's gonna be like one of those like redhead festivals, but just they're all gonna have your hair
With the stripe,
stripe.
with the
It's
fucking
gonna look like a
Jason
herd of
Flood
sheep from the,
stripe.
from the sky.
I heard the sheep coming through.
Mm.
You're gonna do like a 23andMe or a Ancestry DNA and be like, it's just like your hair on different people's heads. Like it's like a filter.
Oh, gents, this is always a blast. It is always
So-
fun.
Yep. That company.
Mike
I got
is
it.
done with us.
I was
No.
gonna.
It's like, well, this has been good.
No,
Yeah.
I'm just saying it's always nice. And it's
I was gonna bring. I was gonna.
I'm gonna leave.
I was gonna bring my buddy.
Is not Super 8. It's called Ramen Toys. They do
Yeah.
Silverhawks. They do
Oh, it's
Centurions.
the
and they do
Silverhawks
Mags.
people.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They're being distributed through Super 7, I think.
Is it?
I think so.
They have those like boutique toy companies that make these things. Like somebody put out, I think it was Four Horsemen started doing Power Lords again, but like they were like never.
They're so
always
expensive,
sold
too.
out. They're expensive and they're always gone.
It's like here's a Centurion toy for $65.
Yeah.
I put the
Yeah,
link in
here's
the chat.
super
All that we
expensive
want to-
Silverhawks
I wish
that
it
aren't
was
silver.
All that.
I
Yeah.
wish it was just $65. Those are $300 for the three of them.
Yeah.
Well, so my problem is like all the fucking re-release shit is so expensive, but no, like because they expect
You know,
that people
people
our
pay
age
for it.
are not
That's
complete
what it is.
fucking degenerates or losers and have the money.
Yeah.
Jokes on them. But
Yeah, you know it's not expensive.
gotcha,
Like,
fuckers.
really weirdly enough, is like vintage Star Wars stuff really isn't
Yep.
all that pricey.
Well, that's what I was trying. I was surprised when I was like, I want all 155 of the original Marvel Run G.I. Joe comics. I'm like, I don't know how much it's going to be. There's assholes on eBay trying to get like 3,000-4,000 for the run, but literally everybody who's selling individuals, they're like dollar bin fucking comics, man. Like
Yeah.
with the exception of 21, really, and maybe 3 others. Even the first 3 issues that introduce almost everybody are like $2.
The first 3 and like the last 3 and like that 21. The last couple of issues were so low printed that that's usually
Right,
the
but
case.
no, but even the first few are not expensive.
Yeah.
But I was surprised by that. But no, so I was gonna say Silverhawks is actually coming back as a show.
Is it?
Yes, it is. It's actually being done by Brian Volk-Weiss, the toys that made us, movies that made us, that guy. Yeah, he's apparently they put him in charge of Silverhawks. And hold on, Swit was trying to say something like 5 fucking times, and every one of you cocksuckers stepped on him. So what was up, man?
No idea. I forgot.
Oh, okay. You kept trying to get in, and like you'd take 2 words, and then like somebody'd be like, "Oh yeah, this toy," and you'd be like,
Well, Silverhawks and Tiger Sharks and Thundercats, they were all the same thing. Like the opening, the best animation is the opening credits, and then it's just garbage. Like but Silverhawks was the least awful of the 3.
Yeah, I really like Silverhawk.
Yeah.
I want some like McFarlane like in humanoid toys.
Hell yeah,
I'd buy those.
Yeah.
Like
the size too.
Yeah, fucking scale and humanoid toys.
I want to see some goddamn muscle and battle beasts.
They need to bring back Sectars too.
They did. Well, they did bring back Sectars. Somebody did do Sectars.
So just go find a box. You've got them all inside one of them.
I do. That's true.
Christ.
Well,
I know.
They always had that. They always had.
Used to lug it from house to house.
Dude, and what were the ones on strings? Was it Sky Warriors?
I got all the fucking Thundercats. I got the Battle Beasts. I got the Muscle Man. I got all that shit. I have almost every fucking Ninja Turtle they ever made.
Oh wow.
No love for no Visionaries.
They're in the same box.
No.
The only thing I still have from my childhood.
Yeah, where's all your
Warriors?
Where's all your creepy ass Visionary toys?
I have almost all of the Crystar things. I don't have the dragons and I don't have the castle, but other than that,
so
Crystar. For some reason, I was the kid that hopped on Crystar. I don't know why.
I did have the dragons and castle, but like I also had a Terradrome, but these assholes decided to make me just leave it.
Where?
At one of the houses we moved out of.
Oh
Which
my
one?
god, man!
The one on Park Street.
Oh yeah, I wasn't there when you moved out.
Holy
Everybody
cow!
was like,
There's
just leave it. We're
so
not moving
much
this
I'm willing to move of your shit before I say enough is enough.
90%.
Motherfucker, you were not opposed to moving a bunch of my T-shirts and comics to Michigan, bitch.
Oh my gosh!
How are all of my role-playing games doing, dude?
I'm just saying you didn't have a fucking problem moving my shit then.
So I bought a couple of. I meant to tell you, I bought a couple of books off of Gene.
And those Palladium were stolen by both of us, my friend.
I'm not talking Palladium. I'm talking all those AD&D 2Es that are worth more than God.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about, homie.
No, clearly I don't.
Homie.
So Silverhawks just looks like a. I watched Silverhawks, but like Silver.
Yeah.
They need like a Silverhawks like Cyberforce crossover. I think that'd be great.
It's the same thing.
So,
Cyberforce. Yeah.
I'm noticing I'm part of like a lot of the toy groups that just buy and sell and swap and all that kind of shit. And especially the US guys are all doing their absolute damnedest to get rid of as much G.I. Joe stuff as possible because they can't afford to live. So if you're looking to get a good amount of like really, really cheap stuff, look for some of those groups because I'll tell you, man, they're like, these are people who are like, I can't afford gas for my truck, so I guess it's time to get rid of my aircraft carrier.
Nice.
I saw three aircraft carrier posts in 1 week, like days apart. Like the guy, like I said, the guy over Dark Side Comics got one, and then Welser saw one up in Erie, and then I saw another guy post one that he's like, look what I got, and I'm like, that's the numbers that have to line up to have 3 people like get the aircraft carrier in a week.
That people who are just unwilling to get the new stuff as well. They're like, look, I'm not going to spend $40 to get the new Storm Shadow. It doesn't look good. I don't want it. It's just all this.
Yeah.
It almost feels like the bottom's starting to fall
out. The
out.
movie is all they had, and that was dog shit.
Yeah.
See, luckily for us Transformer people, the new figures actually look better than the old figures.
Well, if you're a Masterpiece fan, sure.
Anymore, okay?
No, I mean Studio Series right now and Legacy. Studio Series is knocking it out of the park. Legacies are pretty solid. Even the Earthrise figures aren't
You
terrible.
You can't touch the masterpieces.
I don't know what these
You
are
can.
that I got. I don't know what these Transformers are that I got off of Ali. I think they're
one or
nothing.
two years are like I think masterpieces or KO masterpieces.
Yeah, because they're big ones.
I took all my I reboxed all my masterpieces and put them in boxes and put them in the closet because I would prefer having like everything scale than being like I've got 5 really articulate figures that are a pain in the ass to transform because everything fucking folds, you know.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, like I'll say those are the ones that I think are actually worth keeping though. Like the masterpieces, like
yeah, they're in boxes in the closet.
See, I'm not super into Transformers, man, but I got a bunch of the multiverse DC shit and a ton of the G.I. Joe now.
Yeah,
but here's the thing: I don't want to buy them on those groups because, like, GameStop and shit is just always giving them away.
My thing is the I wish the droids that last 1985 series of droids action figures based on the animated series. I wish they weren't so astronomically expensive. I have like 4 or 5 of
these
them
days,
but...
like especially like Marvel Legends. I'll tell you what, I'm getting out of Marvel Legends specifically because one, they don't have windows, so you don't know what the fuck you're getting. Because the amount of people who go and do the fucking swap shit, it's bullshit, but it happens. So you don't have windows to see inside. And I'm sorry, McFarlane, his DC shit is leaps and bounds better than anything.
And it's
Marvel's
like $10 cheaper. Like
that's intentional.
The Blue Beetle
yeah,
Booster Gold set is only $40.
So it's higher quality for cheaper.
Yeah.
What's the point in getting Marvel?
I have to get that Blue Beetle Booster Gold set.
Yeah.
Yeah, so do I.
I see them in my Target all the time. I'm like, I can't afford
a booster.
Yeah.
That's what I want. I got rid of my Kevin Maguire Booster Gold and Blue Beetle set, so I would not mind getting that set over again because I really, really miss having that.
I bought that first issue of Booster Gold off of Gene.
Yes,
but then again, you know, DC's never going to do us right with Ted Cord, so fuck them. So
yeah.
You know.
So I got to ask you something.
He's the only one, the only person where they're like
words as well. I was.
You mean like for like live action?
No, like.
Or just in general.
What, Ted Cord?
Yeah.
Like he got killed in fucking by Checkmate, and then they basically were like, he's the only one that we're gonna basically say fuck him from now on. Like he's the only.
Come back.
Yeah, he came back with a heart condition.
Yeah, but he hasn't come back at the status he was when he left.
Right.
You know,
he's the mentor guy now.
Heroes in Crisis.
There was a really great run of Justice League 3000. Justice League 3000 he was in with
Blue Beetle,
Booster Gold and stuff.
Yeah,
it was a blast.
Yeah.
So, but that's
look, we're gonna see it. We're performing miracles on the show.
Is he peeing in the corner? What's happening?
He's beating it.
Well, yeah, I was gonna I bought a couple of books off of Gene.
He's going full Piggly Wiggly.
That guy Gene that was on the show last night. He's a nice guy, but like, so I got to ask you because like Gene's another one. Is everybody in Florida just miserable and riddled with mental illness? Like, is that like what's going on in Florida?
So yes,
everybody's really unhappy. Like, you guys are all so unhappy.
Well,
like,
okay.
Vote Republican. What do you think?
Let me go
It's a
into
red
that.
state.
Yeah.
It's a red state.
What?
It's a red state, predominantly.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
So Gene had he was like really a happy-go-lucky kind of dude, and then he had a fucking brain aneurysm.
Oh my God! Wow.
And so that fucked him up for a while. And then his wife, they separated because she, and I'm not saying this because I didn't know her close enough to say this, but I've heard it from a source on the inside, Gene, that she's a cheating whore.
Oh.
Whoa, cheater. Throwing shit out there, all right.
And then she basically is like a piece of shit to their kid. Like he just had posted something about where she hadn't seen him since last Christmas.
Yeah.
Made a whole big fuss about I want him on Christmas Day, and he's like, okay, but he doesn't want to be there on Christmas Day. Like, how about the day after? And she was like, fuck you.
Like, I just want you guys to be happy, man. I just want
So that. Why do you think we have so much stuff? We're trying to fill that void, man.
Yeah. I guess.
I have so much more stuff. I have so much more stuff since I moved to Florida. I came back.
I am poor, so I don't buy the stuff. So I just have to fill it with loose women and drugs.
Mm.
There you go.
I have stuff. I'm not miserable, but I still have the stuff.
Because you're miserable. because you got stuffed down in a basement by a woman who doesn't really like you. And I'm just going from all the chicks, what they say on your Facebook.
They are real. They're like, well, you
They're
know what?
living in a world,
No,
man.
you know what it is. It's because like there
'Cause
was
they want the D.
there was that point in time where she and I were split up for a while. The stuff,
Nice.
Adam, man,
nice.
Did you trim out some more, bro? You look like you're
That's the
Is that-
camera. It
you
loses
trimmed
5
down a little
pounds.
bit, man.
Is that like the stuffed fleshlight or something?
I wish that would be great. No, it's just insulation foam and a sticker.
You should make a flashlight like that.
The stuffed fleshlight, or it's like
3D print
just
that.
the lid.
I got you the stuff.
I got.
Made it myself.
I'm adding spaceships to my Star Wars collect. Like I've decided that I'm going to go slightly beyond vintage for some things because
I
they
saw
didn't
your
have them.
bomber.
Yeah, I got a TIE bomber and I got Kylo Ren's TIE fighter, which is really cool.
Your wife will be super excited that you've decided to go.
No,
more.
she's cool with the Star Wars stuff. She likes the Star Wars stuff.
No, I'm
So-
saying you're like, hey, baby, I decided to get more modern shit too. It's a little
Yeah.
pricier, but you
no,
know,
it's not. It wasn't
more-
really like this Kylo Ren one was like $14 in the TIE bomber somebody gave me. So
Well, I would suggest that you just get a friend who's like a gimp in a wheelchair, and you go to conventions and you just stuff shit behind him on his chair.
well, my one buddy.
Yeah,
has-
that would be amazing. Everybody should have a friend
like
like that.
you mean like stealing things? No, man, come on.
Here's the thing.
It's not stealing when you put it on a crippled person.
Okay, so for,
It's charity.
so bad- his-
Yeah,
his
it's
cousin-
charity.
Wheel charity. Sorry.
Oh my goodness! This is
You know
this
what?
is the show I can't let anybody
That's
know.
what
I'm going to say something, but I'm not going to confirm or deny that I'm involved. But there have been a lot of cons that have been reporting into the news, even that teams of thieves are running amok, wiping out thousands and thousands of dollars of their show. And I'm like, hey, I went to all those shows. I didn't see any of these teams of thieves.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, John's doing wheelies because his wheelchair is like
No.
so way down in the back.
No, John only had like 2 things on a wheelchair ever, okay? Let's not play down the other person who was there. I'm not going to name names. Skills, okay? Okay?
Okay.
Mikey, do you know Borelli? Nick? And now he's frozen.
I broke Mikey.
You
That is a
broke
look
him.
of disapproval. He disapproved so hard.
He's
"You
stuck like this.
motherfucker.
He's
Fucking
stuck like
thieving
this.
Pieces of shit.
Oh, he's off. Look at that. The FBI warning, piracy warning comes up on the screen.
Would you
He's
download a
undercover,
car?
man. They've just been waiting for me to slip up.
Mikey's been canceled, everybody.
Would you download a car?
You can now.
Would you
With
wheelchair
NFTs,
boy?
you can own
You know,
anything.
I would buy Star Wars figures if they made a Tag and Bink Star Wars figure set.
Just make
Abso-freaking-lutely.
yourself. Make
I
them
would-
so you're
I
good.
would totally buy that.
And Manny
Like-
Bothans.
There you go. There's a guy who takes I do his Patreon. He makes miniature versions of all the Transformer ships from like everything, and just makes little versions of them that you can like fucking print out and paint and shit, like just for shits and giggles. So you can have like shelves of like everything from like the Junkion ship to fucking the UK comics to US comics to whatever. They're pretty neat. Anyways, I was on tangent for no reason.
That's okay.
We can't be tempered by my mic. Anyways, I was telling him my buddy Nick, I was gonna see if we ever had a spacer, because Nick is pretty well, he's got more comics than everyone here and more figures because he's got more disposable income, as a fact. But he's pretty comics knowledgeable stuff. So he can speak the industry, but he can also speak the comic side. So I thought it'd be interesting to throw somebody new for comic stuff into the mix for you guys, just because he's more at your level than I am for comics talk. If you'll have him. Look at that, Mikey leaves and all the Joy leaves the room. He took his Santa with him.
Fucking dirty Santa.
I've done a dirty Santa once.
Well, who hasn't? You know.
Is that the Marjorie Taylor Greene thing where she's finding dildos at Target? That's not a dildo. That's a Santa.
Well, dude, there are actually like vibrators and shit at like random like Targets and fucking CVS and shit now. Mikey, you disapproved so hard of what I do in my free time. You were like, I'm out. I'm fucking done with you.
I went and got my Kylo Ren thing that looks like a Batman vehicle.
I'm on it. I'm on it.
It looks like a bat. Yeah, put it up. But I was going to hang it up.
It looks like a fucking.
But it looks like Batman. It looks like a Batman.
Disney released a popcorn bucket that was like that, and I got that. So.
This is cool because it's got like little little missile things that pop out of the sides. But
It looks kind. It looks like a recognizer from Tron when you have it like
this. Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a cool vehicle. It's hefty, and apparently it talks. It's one of those force link things. It's got like a chip in it that has, but like they make these tiny little chips that they put into like the feet of action figures, and they say like 3 or 4 different phrases, and they interact with each other. If you have this hand thing, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, they did that back in '99.
Yeah. It was a long time ago. Yeah,
I used to take mine to the toy store and just
back when Adam used to stand in line for shit.
Yeah, back when I had ramen hair.
Yeah. I have the video somewhere, but there's a picture floating in our chat.
We've seen the video. We've seen the video.
Yeah, we need to see the video. You need to send it to me.
He was the first in line.
I
can't wait for my Star Wars toys.
And I love though that randomly Gene is also there, not the same Gene. Yeah.
I have to get a new canopy for the bomber because for some reason it's missing the door. And there's a guy that sells like 3D printed versions of them, but it would cost like twice as much as it cost me to buy. Well, no, I mean actually the bomber I didn't pay for at all. That was somebody gave that to me, but
3D print it yourself.
So twice of nothing is nothing.
I don't have a 3D printer.
Hey, you know that
I know you do, but I never get anything from you.
Like, well, I can print shit, and I happen to have other things you have to pick up too. So
yeah, if you were allowed to leave your house and go places, Switz is a good place to go.
I mean, I'm not a Starbucks, so you should be okay.
I know, right? Yeah. I know.
I thought, weren't you guys gonna go like get food or something at some point recently?
At some point, yeah. I haven't been able to.
Like you found out he was diabetic, he couldn't have good food anymore.
Yeah, I haven't been able to do much of anything. And
he was like, "Does he serve coffee? It's just like a Starbucks."
My job is also switching CRMs, and it's been a nightmare. Like migrations is a nightmare, and the whole thing's a nightmare. And that's been.
I'm experiencing that too.
I mean, originally.
Yep.
Originally, Mikey was like, "Hey, move to Pittsburgh. I live here." And then I moved, and he's like, "Fuck you. I'm going to Cranberry."
That's right.
Yeah, it's like when Chris moved from Riverview to Holiday. It was,
what sealed it? What sealed it for me that it was time to move was when the bullet hit my bedroom wall. That sealed it for me. That was when it was time to go.
Oh, so you're a pussy, is what you're saying?
Yes, yes, I am. Yes, I am. Dude, if it keeps,
I already kind of knew that about you.
There was a shooting in Australia last week.
Just one?
I thought you guys banned guns.
No, they didn't.
Slingshot?
No, they did. And it was a dude who basically set traps for cops. He was like this big QAnon guy. And 2 cops died, and he like killed some other people. You have no idea like the huge effect it's had on the country since. Like, holy shit, like, they're still talking about it. And it's funny because all these American expats are like, wow,
hilarious.
Why are they still talking about this?
In fairness, 9/11's drinking age now, and we won't shut the fuck up about it.
That's fair.
Well, a shooting versus buildings blowing up and fiery plane crashes.
Oh, I forgot you're one of those, John.
What? Person?
Who gives a fuck? Somebody crashed some shit into a building. Whatever, get over it.
Steel beams don't melt.
I mean, dude, if we pick over the bodies of children every other day.
I hate to tell you, how do you think you make steel? I'm just.
Wow. So yeah, I have a.
That Australia's like, oh my god, people died. This is a big deal. And in America, we're like, people died. Tuesday.
In America, it's like, well,
digits to even make the news.
was the Was the shooter a bad guy, or did he have a clean record?
Was he black or was he a good guy? Also, what were the kids wearing?
They were asking for it.
He's coming right for us.
Were they wearing body armor? Okay, well then they didn't do all that they could have. So fuck them kids.
Did they have metal detectors where these guys were shot?
Dude, we sell now bulletproof backpacks and shit. Kids can take care of themselves if they really wanted to. Those kids wanted to die.
Bro, what about the fucking things I saw on Amazon
Come
yesterday?
on, man.
Like,
That's
they were literally like
he's like too far.
I mean, that's a little, like, honestly, that's a little.
But that's how they act. It's true.
It is.
It's how the right acts about it.
I must have missed the precursor because I was answering a question online. So I'm sorry. I thought that was you saying that. I'm like,
no, that's the American people.
oh well, yeah, you're right. Okay, in that case, you're right. So I take back my eye roll.
Like,
and
God
frustration.
damn it.
Yeah, at first I was like, don't say that. That's not funny. But wait, the first people to die when planes crashed in Island were non-drinker. Non-drinker. First people to die. I don't know. You lost me on that one, buddy. They were in the pilot seat at the time. Well, yeah. I mean, you figure if it crashes head first, they're the first ones to go, probably.
I just feel bad for them because they thought they were going to get
UK.
17 virgins, and it was all just comic nerds.
It was
Chris,
all
you
children.
look Eastern European at the set at the moment. What's he saying?
Speak it, Chris.
You've got your Eastern European look with your chest sticking out.
What does he say, bro? What is he talking about, bro?
Muslims.
Come on,
We're talking about Muslims.
Oh, we're non-drinkers. Oh.
So yes, I could translate.
There you go. See? It's the power of this chest hair.
Hey, bro, I can translate.
Yeah, but you gotta understand there are literally billions of Muslims that would never fly a plane into a building.
Because they can't drive because they're women. They're not allowed.
Okay, so that was Chris.
Yeah, that was a Chris thing.
Are they allowed now? I don't know. I haven't been there in a while.
So hey, who watched the Spider-Verse trailer this week?
You mean the trailer for the first movie?
Yeah, you mean that the footage from
yeah.
the first
I mean,
movie?
there was footage from the new one in there. There's very little of it, but it looks super fun. That style is so cool, man.
The Nerdist breakdown of all of the Spider-Men that they did was worth it. Just watching the trailer for that.
Yeah, like
whoa, are
the style of that
Nerdist?
Yeah, because Chris isn't involved anymore.
Oh, okay. It's just a.
Was there a beef? Was there beef?
Oh, dude, I
want to know about the beef.
It was real, man. It was real. Go ahead.
This excites me.
So I wanted to start the Nerd-O-Rama network to battle with the Nerdist because I hated Chris Hardwick. And I flat out told him. I met him once and I said, I fucking hate you. And he's like, okay. And I was like, I made a nerd network to rival yours. And he's like, that's the coolest thing I've ever heard. And then we became friends.
Oh.
Although we did talk shit live when he was at a comedy show.
So why did you hate Chris Hardwick?
Because he did what I wanted to do, but he had all the money to do it.
And like celebrity friends and shit.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, at least you can admit that it was like
pure jealousy.
He did it the easy way.
He didn't like fuck your mom in front of you or anything like that. Like,
not that I know of.
Maybe he is Chris Hardwick.
No, we went to a comedy show together back when Adam would hang out.
That's cool though. At least you said it.
And saw him, and we talked shit like while he was live on stage.
That was the time I met Mark Maron.
Yeah, that the only friend that he had in the audience, the only fan was his brother. Shit, and then Adam took a really weird picture with Mark Maron.
Yeah, because I can't take selfies worth shit.
Like it looks like he has no teeth. Like he's doing blowjob mouth next to Mark Maron.
You know what my least favorite celebrity selfie photo pose is when the celebrity has like their arm or something around you and they're giving you like this guy
right
pose. You know that pose like this look who I ran into, and it's like, you don't know me. I'm some guy that paid for this opportunity. Don't act like you're surprised.
Madonna doesn't have to deal with this.
Right, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Like I just stood in line for an
No,
hour and
we-
a half for this photo. You've seen me for the last 15 minutes getting closer and closer to you. Don't act surprised. Like
Well, we always like ambush people, so you know.
Yeah.
We don't pay for photographs.
I mean I
No,
paid for
no, no.
for Christopher Lloyd because it was my daughter, and then that is
Like,
it.
and the Madonna comment that Adam made was God, what the
It was John
I-
Barrowman.
Yeah, I'm not on my meds, so I'm forgetting a lot of things. But yeah, John Barrowman, like he grabbed him in an audience, like he was being cool, and then suddenly he was not, and he was like, "Oh, I read Madonna doesn't have to put up with this bullshit," and he's like, "I just wanted to take a selfie with you,
Wanted
man."
a selfie, yeah.
I guess okay, fuck me, I guess.
I bet you if you did that, he'd be more happy to get the selfie.
That's true.
Wow.
Fuckable dude, Adam.
He's a trans hating bisexual.
Who is?
But you're a fuckable dude. either
John
way.
Barrowman.
Oh, is he really? That's unfortunate. I mean, I knew not
He
the
was. I don't know
bisexual
if
part.
he's, I don't know if he's kind of
there's-
cooled on
there's-
it yet.
Oh, yeah. I hate when people who are marginalize other people. Like I can't stand that. It's like you're all in the same boat, dude. Like people who have weaponry and are crazy hate all of you. So maybe you ought to chill on that and embrace each other, because there might be a point in time where you're going to have to team up with a man in a dress to fight a Republican. So, you know, like let's
Like Pete the cook
Hey,
from
let's watch a
Muppets
Nazi,
Take
bro.
Manhattan said, "People's is people's."
People's is people's. That's right. The Muppets take those 3 movies.
We're
are
not even allowed to
so
punch
good.
Nazis around here.
Where? In Florida?
Well, in the U.S., really.
I was going to say you get plenty of opportunities, I assume.
Yeah. I mean, you know.
I mean, we got a Nazi running Twitter now, so
Yes, we
got
do. Yeah, I mean,
Nazis in charge of probably a third of our fucking states.
yeah.
yeah. It's the whole thing is just. It's just. I mean, I know these
It's just
people.
not fashionable to punch Nazis anymore.
Well, I mean, these people were
Then you got
always
Kanye.
there. It's
Not
like they
until
were
Indy
always
comes
there.
out again.
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah,
waiting
that
for
looks-
Kanye to make a new album.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
speaking of which, new
You have
album,
to
did
self-produce
you guys
it.
see that R. Kelly made a new album in prison.
Oh my god. What's
Like
it
Johnny
called?
Cash?
It's I think one of the songs or something
Underage
was
by
called
R.
"I
Kelly?
Admit It."
I admit it. You know,
Yeah.
Johnny Cash never spent a day in prison. No, he did. I think he has rehab issues. But
But it wasn't prison.
prior to like all of those songs about jail and being a criminal, like it was all a persona that he put on.
Yep.
And
Yeah,
it
I'm
was
not a fan. to be
phenomenal.
honest. Never
He
was.
played prison.
I like Johnny Cash. Yeah, I dig.
It
My dad
works.
loved Johnny Cash.
I was never a fan.
My dad was a huge Johnny
Don't be
Cash guy.
faking my lifestyle, bro.
He inspired Nine Inch Nails.
Yeah, you're more of a Johnny Rebel kind of guy.
That
Jesus.
song that he did,
I
that
mean, I
Nine
do
Inch
like
Nails
sugar.
covered
I
was
don't
really
like
good.
tea.
That song that
I
Nine
hate
Inch
you.
Nails that
The fact that that's now playing in your head, Dave, that's why you hate me, right?
I hate you so much.
So
Oh,
one
it's
of
your
my old-
microphone. Dave's got a little microphone. I thought you were wearing like a fancy dangly earring. I was like, what had happened to you in your time away? Like, I was like, look at him.
He made a
You know?
friend.
He did. He did.
So one of my old hobbies was making white people uncomfortable.
Old.
Wait, no. You
No.
still do that.
Yeah, I do. But one of the ways I would do that is the first time, especially somebody would come over, I would put Johnny Rebel on loud on my computer, and every time, every white person would start looking around like black people were going to materialize and hear what they were listening to. Like, have you ever heard Johnny Rebel, Mikey?
Oh Jesus!
I
No,
Don't know.
No, just no.
Look
no.
it up.
that-
You'll love it.
We have to mute you.
Or any old David Allen Coe.
Well, yeah, there's that too.
Johnny Rebel. No, I'm not familiar. I don't
I
know.
swear to God, Chris, play it. I'm going to mute you.
I know Johnny Winters
No,
stuff.
yeah.
I know Johnny.
It's similar. It's similar.
It's not worth looking at.
It is like there's songs called like Coontown and
Oh no, man! Come on.
That's that Lamborghini, right?
He's here. We can't. He can't.
Did you see the new? Did you see the new DeLorean that they have?
Yeah.
It's kind of nifty.
It
Kind
is.
of cool.
Okay,
I
don't
like
make me revoke your audio privileges.
I'm just saying, it makes people uncomfortable, and I would play it. My
I
new
know you would, which is why I muted you to show you that I
my
still
new
play.
hobby that I started
Alright.
yesterday. I used to do Yahoo Answers, but now I found out that Alexa Answers you can submit answers to. So I've been doing that all night. So if you get really ridiculous answers for some shit, like one person asked, "How does a black bear look?" And I answered, "A black bear looks with its eyes."
With your eyes, Bert. Yeah.
Exactly. So if you ask, like,
Ernie, how do I look?
Echo, how
With
does
your
a
eyes,
black
Bert.
bear look?
Wow.
It would go, a Yahoo Answers a Alexa Answers contributor says, and then says,
Yeah, with you, Alexa. Yeah. I've been getting weird. What is it? Quora? Is that what it is?
The core emails.
Yeah, like weird, like really right wingy questions for some reason. It's like, why am I getting this? Like,
Do you have a shadow life you don't want anybody to know about?
I don't, man. I don't. Everything I have, I give to you for free.
You are wearing a red hat. I just want to point that out.
Well, I am. It's like make Santa great again. So, I don't know, man. They it's so sad that because what's his face wears a Bubba in Forrest Gump. He wears a Bubba Gump shrimp hat, and we were trying to get Zoe to watch Forrest Gump, and she saw like a still of him wearing the hat, and she's like, "Is he wearing a Trump hat?" Because immediately that's where it goes.
Yep.
And I'm like, "No, but you know what? He's from the South, so he probably would have." Yeah.
Yeah, he probably would.
So
actually, he would have voted for whoever's mama told him to.
That's right, which would have been Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Because they're from the South. Let's be honest. You guys, I think, are the only liberal people in the entire state of Florida. Like, you're all here, and Victor, who's not here tonight. I don't think Randall cares either way.
John doesn't like minorities or women.
That's true. Is like Randall's fun because you know what? He's not here, and I wish I could tell him this that I love him for it. He's almost, and I don't know if it's intentional or what, but he's almost like
he's a masterful troll.
He's very sly about it. That's exactly what I was gonna say. Like, he's really slick about being just completely sociopathic and contrarian about everything. Like this is great. He's like, the doctor thinks I'm dying. Here's 40 tacos I just ate. Like, and I'm like, I love that so much.
I know you guys all say I've got diabetes, and the doctor said it, but I'm also gonna go. It's McRib season, motherfucker. I'm gonna step away
and I've
from
earned a pizza.
I like.
He puts up a photo of a bag of sugar in a spoon, and he's like, "I deserve this."
He's like, "I can't feel my right foot right now, but I did just have an eating contest with myself."
Hey, look.
I love it, and I don't know if he does it intentionally or not. Because if it's intentional, the guy is a genius. Because people in the comment section have absolute meltdowns.
They
and
do.
He's just,
the comments are the best part.
I've started going in and defending him, like in the most ludicrous ways, against the same people.
I want him to start posting up like bottles of log cabin syrup with a straw in it and shit.
Well, he could do it like Super Troopers. We could fucking have a chugging contest.
Oh, God. I've tried that and it burns, man.
You'd be like, I deserve this. Go, go, go.
And now we know where diabetes comes from.
I'm crying. That's so funny to me.
I've earned this syrup.
Oh my God. Like he's just got a pig on an entire pig in a fork. He's like, I'm gonna eat this.
Well, Rusty, we gotta eat ourselves at another.
I had a rough week, so I'm gonna eat this pig. like I love it. I love what he does. I like feel
pig.
I feel really
ziggy zig.
Yeah, man, I feel really cruddy that he feels awful. I hope he feels better, but I love when he does that to people because they're just like, maybe you ought to not eat a pizza. And it's like, shut up, Carol. Who are you? like you've never drowned your sorrows in like cheap wine that you bought at the
in fairness, the best thing is like he will literally also post shit like, just got my lab work back. My A1C went down to 2. And the doctor says I'm doing great, and they'll be like, "Fuck you, you fat diabetic piece of shit. Put down the fucking donut, dipshit." And he's like, "I'm all good, guys. Like they're like, fucking, it's all your eating habits and your diabetes." And he's like, What?
Like they're so reactive to him, and he's just like, man, I
I'm
don't
just
know.
waiting for the. Hey guys, I'm gonna lose 20 pounds next week. I'm getting my foot amputated. You know.
No. My
Honestly,
thing
I
is,
feel like he should create a false narrative where he does start losing limbs.
I said to myself long ago that if I ever needed to get anything amputated, I was going to eat it so it still became a part of me.
That's the most Hannibal Lecter thing I've ever heard you say.
Honestly, bro, if you have to get your leg amputated, give me a ring because I want to eat people.
Oh God,
He wouldn't
no.
open a restaurant.
See,
called
when
Hobo
I
Joe.
say it, people know it's a joke. When you say it, they're like, he's going to eat a person.
No,
Could do an unboxing video.
Yeah, we could.
I got a package from Mikey, and oh wow, it's a leg. Yeah, you know.
I've heard it's delicious. I want to give it a shot.
And then you turn it into
Rattlesnake
a
is
cooking
good.
video.
Same thing.
There is a guy on YouTube. His name is Max Miller, and he has a fabulous cooking show called Tasting History with Max Miller, where he cooks like ancient Egyptian and Roman. Yeah. So at one point he did a video where he tried 3 potato chip flavors from Europe that are like horse flavored potato chip and blowfish, and a third one that is illegal here, which I can't remember. I think maybe haggis or something. But he said the horse meat one was pretty good. So I've never had it myself. Horse meat. I ate a live octopus when I was in, but that's
Well, like
it.
John was saying, he wanted to open this restaurant, right? Called Hobo Joe's.
That was not my idea.
Which would simultaneously feed the masses, make money because I heard it's delicious, and solve the homeless problem.
Why? No, I don't know this. I
No,
I can never.
You don't want to.
Soylent Green?
Right. Where people will be like, God damn, that Hobo Joe's, that's good stew.
I don't know, man.
Never thought I'd like a stew restaurant, but son of a bitch.
But this is great.
This is fantastic.
This is so yummy.
Also, this neighborhood's really
running around
making an uptick.
And he's actually named Stu.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm heading out, guys. It's after 9.
Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah.
2 hours.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
been
All
well.
right, Mikey, show us your dick.
It's too late now. I've lost the drive. Like it's just gone.
You gotta
Chris,
be
take
at
your
least
shirt
half
off.
mast, baby.
You should
You
have got
gotta
me
take him
early
to a
on,
longhorn then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, have Connor come in and show him how it's done.
Connor's probably in bed. I gotta.
We really don't need a Bruno helicopter this late.
All right, gents.
It
Hey,
is
listen-
Sean. This is our last show before Christmas.
Yeah, man. I'm sure I'll talk to you all, but I won't talk to. Yeah, with Sean out there in Ireland. I wish you the happiest and no shit, the happiest and most joyful of holiday season, if that's what you're into. If you're not into it, have a good Sunday. I hope it's great.
Good Boxing Day.
Yeah,
Have a good
Boxing Day.
Have yourself a good Christmas, and if not, a good New Year.
If you notice, I didn't do that, so don't go sending your IRA friends my way. So
But the only address you have is Mikey's, so send them there and they can beat
that's
the
right.
rest of our addresses out.
I'm going to go listen to Bono's audiobook now, and
Gotta make up for it.
Yeah.
make up for it. It's actually really good. I actually highly recommend it. It's a
It's
blast.
getting really good reviews. And Mikey, I have to tell you, I am reading the new Bucker a Bonsai book, and it is absolutely terrible.
It's terrible.
It's like a textbook.
It's really not good,
And
it's
it's
so
making me
disappointing.
mad.
It's so disappointing.
But I
Did
still
you
have
get to
to
the
finish
body
it.
horror stuff yet? The weird
No,
body
I've
horror?
just gotten through the foreword where it's like a whole textbook on Hanoi Shan.
Yeah.
But the thing is,
Another
you're still
thing,
reading it no matter
drop
how bad it
everything
is,
you're
right?
reading.
Yes.
Read crossover.
Yes. I
have
will
it.
do
I have it
What
written
is
down.
it?
I will do
If you
so.
need it, I got it.
What is it?
After I finish reading this
It's it.
beast. It's not that
It's
big of a deal.
it.
It's worth
What
reading,
is it?
even for you, Chris. You'll love it.
But what is
It's
it?
Actually, I don't want to sign off. I just want to stay here all night with you.
I don't
Oh,
want
like a
to
nerd
say what it's
hug.
about. I want
Yeah,
to
you
All right.
you can't give you a one sentence summation without ruining like
Something.
even a bit of something.
Well,
very,
the-
very, 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 very meta.
Very
The
much.
title is
So
the
it's
title is
Facebook.
crossover, so that should tell you something.
Yeah. It's image, so
Yeah.
All right, guys. I think we're signing off. So,
Yup.
I'm at least ending the broadcast. Y'all want to hang out? Go ahead. All right.
okay. Bye, John.
Yeah.
See
All
ya.
right. Hey, thanks for everything.
guys.
We should, you know what? We ought to create our own podcast
With
for
comics and
Blackjack
hookers.
and hookers.
with comics and hookers. All right. All right. I love you guys. I'll talk to you on the interwebs.
You could go live again without me and John, and you guys could do your little comic thing.
Yeah.
Your little
Merry
comic
Christmas,
thing,
everyone.
he says.
It's
Your little
almost
comic
too.
thing you and the boys do.
Have a good Christmas, Dave.
No.
Happy
Enjoy your
Kwanzaa,
holiday. Remember,
Christmas,
Jesus is the
Hanukkah.
reason for the season. What's the difference between God and Bono? God doesn't wonder about. That's really funny. That is funny. It's not true, but it's funny. It's funny. God wishes he was Bono. Bono's got a beautiful wife and a gigantic house, and he
bad
makes
eyes.
millions and millions and millions and millions of
Just
people
because
happy.
she has big titties.
And he's got
Yeah,
really
we're
bad
from
tear
there.
ducts, and that's why he wears sunglasses. So, but yeah. Good
All
night.
right.
Enjoy your have a Christmas pudding on me. So
On you?
Oh,
On you.
wow. Oh,
honestly, man, I'm opening myself
like
up to new
sushi.
experiences this year.
I've got something I need to
Hey, you
show
know what?
I'm like a little skinnier, like a little.
You're gonna show up, and we're gonna swap it out. What do you think?
like I'm a little thinner, you know.
6 months from now, we're all going to show up at your door.
I've lost
It's true, and we're gonna want to swap with your wife.
I've lost 30 pounds since being declared diabetic.
Legally
Um,
fat.
And
Guys
it's
deserve
leveled out.
something?
I'm not losing anything more. My blood is kind of staying the same, and it's good. So, but I kind of want to get thinner and sexier, but I don't, you know. At the same time,
I don't think you have to
Depression
get
and
us-
stress vomiting. That works really well.
stress vomiting.
Yeah.
Or divorce.
I
Divorce
just-
works too.
Dave, you wanna say
something.
something?
You guys
Get
deserve
dumped
something.
really bad.
Yes,
and it
we
works.
we do. Dave's right. You deserve something too, Dave.
You need to see something. It's called Christmas Pud.
Okay.
It's Australian humor. You'll love it.
Okay. Like I want to send you stuff, but shipping to Australia is really awful.
Oh,
so just so you know,
it's not
the-
worth it.
the heart wants to.
He says that.
I appreciate
He says, "I'm going to send you this thing," and then he never does. So,
No,
I'm-
and then, but
Well,
then other people say, "I'm going to send you this thing," to, and then they send it like the next day.
Well, Chris, listen.
There's
if
still an
it's- if
empty
it's
space on my wall for the Jack Knight that I'm waiting for.
Oh, I think
Oh,
Sean's
for me?
calling out.
I
Yeah.
can do that. Yeah, I can do it. Did you see? Oh my God, I started drawing again. Did you guys see the
I did,
the
I
brass
did.
lamp?
I did.
That's a big deal. It is a big deal. I haven't drawn
Hey,
anything.
you started
with it.
drawing just when AI art came out to fucking blow you out of the water. Good
That's
job,
right.
buddy.
That's right. I'm always a little bit behind the curve, to be honest with you. Like I'm a little.
I don't know if you guys
Yeah.
follow Mark Brooks or not, or any of really the big artists. Man, they are losing their fucking minds about this.
They are.
I actually
And
had to
it's stupid
snooze them just
they
because I'm
learned
just
from
tired of
something
hearing
as
about
well.
it.
I am going to have one AI program write something and then the other one draw what the first one wrote, and I'm going to make a comic that way. I think it's going to be Magnum Dong and Hot Wheels, maybe.
Seriously.
Magnum Dong and Hot.
And then you
Wheels.
have an AI program write the music.
Right? Set it in fucking
Didn't I send that to you when I said I wanted a punk Ghostbusters song or
Yeah.
whatever? And it wrote a punk Ghostbusters song for me. With like chorus and like the
I
bridges.
saw that.
Yeah. And I was just like, doodle-doo, just for shits and giggles. It's,
Wow.
I guess, because it's not my main gig, it doesn't bother me as much maybe, or because I'm really not that talented artistically, like I'm not
Also,
threatened by it.
there's no crossover, man. The target audience is different.
Yeah.
No one's gonna hit you up and go, "Hey, Swit, can you fucking?" Well, they might hit you up, but you're gonna be like, "Go fuck yourself." If somebody was like, "Hey, I got 10 minutes that I need this done in, can you pump me out 100 fucking avatars? I got $3 burning a hole in my pocket." And you'll be like, "Hey, fuck you."
I find the technology so very interesting
Yeah.
that overrides my artistic disgust with it. And
But
I'm like,
also,
look,
it's a skill.
I was like, look, corporations and capitalism are gonna fuck it up. That's a fact. There's nothing you can do about it. I mean, look at Elvis, even, corporations and capitalism fuck things up for the regular people. That's just what happens. And so you just gotta be like, yeah, that's gonna happen. I'm not gonna be a douchebag and do that. So if someone else does, whatever. And if you get work from somebody and don't do your due diligence to ask the questions and be like, here's a contract. We're buying art from you. Is this AI? Yes or no? Like, put it in a contract for, you know what I mean? Like, some random fucking comic company that's in the middle of BFE's like, we're putting it in all our contracts now, and it's like,
Right.
okay.
But honestly, like I'm saying, who fucking even cares if it's AI art? Because like it actually is a skill to get what you want out of that.
Right. You have to work still to get what you want out of AI
Right.
art.
Like if you just said, I want a picture of an elf, there's like a lot of different shit that could come up, you know?
Do you know how many?
Dave, is this Christmas Pud thing? Is this Auntie Donna?
Yes.
Oh, I love them.
So John left, and I don't know. Like he's the only one who can actually make
I don't know
end
what
the
I called
fucking
it.
thing.
Who can end it?
We're on here forever.
We are now live forever.
Oh
This is
my!
our life
It'll
now.
stop when we all leave.
Will it?
Does it? I don't know.
We live in a
Maybe.
world of AI art now.
That's
Right.
right. That's right. Anything can happen.
Oh, he got booted. So
It said he got booted.
Okay. Okay.
Who did
Yeah,
it?
because I'm like, how the fuck
He
do we
did.
leave this thing?
yeah,
All
I
right.
think we just got to leave.
All right, kids. Thanks for everything. Thanks for
Watch
everything.
that. It's so funny.
Enjoy your week. Have a good
Really
Bye,
good.
Jersey
Just point back
Santa.
something going.
I'll see you guys later. Take
Doesn't
it
he?
easy.
Look, hold on. When he does that face, he's definitely like got the Buster Poindexter shit going.
That's right.
Santa's gotta go. Santa's got shit
Niagara
to do.
Falls, Frank.
Hey, we look. We
I
gotta,
got
gotta go
a
fuck your mother.
gabagool that's calling my name. I
I gotta
know.
go upstairs and fuck your mother. So
I gotta go upstairs and make it's only just you and me now. It's that's no entertaining. Okay.
what do you mean?
Bye.
Fuck you! It's not entertaining.
What I was gonna say is
You're the best.
I do continue to put things in that box I'm sending you, so it's getting
Oh well, that's good. That's
Yeah.
good.
all right,
we
man.
are the best, though. I'm saying out of the show, everyone else is garbage. We're the best. We're really what brings the heat.
Unless they're watching, and then that's not.
Yeah, that's not right.
true at
That's
all.
not
That's a
true at
terrible
all.
thing to say. All right, buddy. Good night.
I love you, Mikey.
Love you too, man. I'm glad you're here.
For real, listen, man. For real though, like I know we're still live, but for real, we're all. I do want all of us to get together in June, right?
I
That's your
mean,
birthday.
June 24th. Yeah.
I do wanna
If you
try to-
guys show up here, there's nothing I can do to stop that. So
Yeah.
that's all I'm saying. I can't stop that from happening.
I need to know where to stay. I guess your house. I'll bring my whole family and we'll just all.
I mean,
stay.
there's a basement. It's not uncomfortable. I've slept here before. Actually, I don't have a couch to sleep on anymore. It's gone.
Yeah. I'll bring an air mattress. Don't worry.
All
I
right,
show
man.
up with furniture. Like
I gotta.
I'm staying here. Here
I brought my own couch. All right,
dude. Cheryl will be like, "What the fuck are your friends doing, Mikey?"
there's like hotels around here that aren't terribly expensive and things like that. But
He says, like
you-
hinting that we're not staying at his house.
yeah, like I can tell you, I doubt that would. But anyway, I gotta go poop. I gotta poop, man, and it's gonna
Okay.
happen here if I don't get up there. So
Go poop, buddy.
bye.
Seriously, tell Zoe, you son of a bitch. All right, so it's just me. All right. Bye.